Go ahead.
All right. So, are we gonna go to the altar of bone mass?
Yes. First,
Is it a
Ictier.
character?
Sorry.
Boss.
Bone mass is the next boss.
Tally-ho.
Tally-ho indeed, yeah.
Who needs doors? That's... What? Jump around it.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to try that too, even though I'm gonna fall now. Oh no, I did it. I did it. We all did it.
You have pretty good control over the character.
Mr. Pessimism.
Well, I mean, it's embarrassing if I'm like, I'm gonna make it, and then I fall, so.
It's a Skeeto. Come here, you. Ah.
Destroyed
Time
in
it
a
right.
cloud of blood.
Yeah, if you time the attack right, then I won't touch you. That's a big old boulder over there.
Oh yeah, not to instantly fall into the stream with politics, but did you vote today, Thomas?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, same.
Elections now?
Yeah, the cabinet fell recently over some disagreements, so...
But that's not cause for the elections. The elections are due every 4 years, so yeah.
There's a lot of draggers over there. Are they hunting the locks? Oh, this is perfect. Let them do it. The locks give great meat. Oh, they're not gonna stand a chance.
Do the locks not defend themselves?
Oh, they are. Oh,
Like
there's
hunting
still
the
aggro.
mammoth.
Oh, alright. The arrows, they do nothing. Be careful.
Oh, I died.
Did you eat any food at all?
A little bit,
How much health did you have?
but 35. But I had a tower shield as well.
Oh. Yeah, they get you quick. I had like 90 and it hit me for basically instant kill too, so.
You were not killed by the locks. You were killed by a death squeeder that kind of one. They 1-2 punched you basically.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the locks, but okay, if it was a Deathsquito, I didn't even see it. Just got snuck up on. Well, I guess, is it called sneaking if it's flying?
I
mean, you can crouch through the air,
I guess.
if that's sneaking.
Stop running away! I want your meat.
But yeah, about the elections. I was, you know how the procedure is, right? You show your ticket, and then they compare your ID card, and then you get to walk into
A booth?
a booth.
Booth, yeah.
And in that booth, you make your choice, right, on a piece of paper.
Yep.
Yeah, and while I was doing that, on the left side of me, in the booth next to me, there was a guy who was furious. Oh, yeah, Descuido. Rip. No, please don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna drown. Yeah, there was a guy.
Yeah, there was a guy next to me in the booth next to me, and he was furiously scratching the paper. And I'm not sure what he was doing, but he was supposed to be to make like a tiny marker on the paper.
Yeah, you only have to fill in like one circle. If he was he just like scratching out all the politicians he didn't like?
I think there's a Descuido in the house.
Oh, that was stupid. I unequipped my weapon instead of equipping it. So when I went to hit them, Descuido.
Guys, there's a Descuido in our house.
Uh-oh.
I ran past, and he followed me. So I'm not sure if he's still in there.
Okay, well, there will be no skill drain if we die like this, so it should be fine to just check.
Have I?
If I die, I die.
Can one of you guys rename the portal? Apparently I haven't set spawn point yet. I respawned at the very beginning of the game. You need to rename one of the portals to Main Island.
Which one?
The one that's not next to the right of the cauldron.
Do you want the Bone Mass portal to be renamed?
Yes. Rename
To
it
what?
to Main Island.
The
One word.
boneless one?
Yes, one word.
Yeah. It said to main island.
Oh, right as I stepped into it.
I said not the portal to... Wait, did we make more? Oh wait, no. Yeah, yes, this is...
And then I reset it to bone mass, right?
Yep.
Just one word, bone mass.
Huh.
The Desquito is still very near, so please be...
Alright, you said this... Yeah, I'm gonna go to the base and grab food and stuff.
Oh yeah,
that-
it's
that
around.
one, for whatever reason, this is one problem I've had with the game for a long time. Like 140 hours in, and I still sometimes can't tell.
Oh, Arya.
Like, for whatever reason, I can't tell at a glance if a weapon is equipped or not.
Yeah, I get that problem too, and if I click too quickly, it'll equip unequip as well. Because it needs to
Yeah.
make a little bar fill up for every equip, which you can interrupt, even though it is very short. Kind of
I
weird,
have
but...
something to defend myself with. And that's not gonna
Can I
do
evade
that. That won't do.
Can I evade the Desquito?
I think if you're fast enough, you can kind of outplay it,
You
but...
can probably.
Oh, he's what?
You can avoid the attacks by jumping or
no.
let's say.
Not going well, the whole avoiding thing. Oh no, you're alive.
What? Yeah, I was hit for like 78 damage. So I'm going back. That thing is just wrecking us.
Yeah, I've died like 3 times in a row. I died maybe once total the last time we played. But now,
Where's that thing?
Oh, it's
come on.
inside the house. It's inside the house.
That's interesting.
it's like
He's
like
trapped in the
summer.
roof. Yeah.
Be my. He can stay there. Be my guest.
If he will, can he fly outside of windows?
Maybe. Probably. I'm gonna go grab my stuff as fast as possible before my food runs out.
He's clipping through the roof, so.
So that was my first death in a long time, and that was utterly stupid. Like, I should not have died.
Oh yeah, it's stuck in the roof. It looks like. Let's hope it stays there. Then while we grab our stuff.
Like, we have extra bows in the base. I mean,
But why? How did you die?
I thought I hadn't equipped my weapon, so I pressed 1 to equip it right before it went in for a second attack. Then I unequipped it. So when I went to attack it, I tried to punch it, and I did punch it. Just didn't kill it. Just bothers me a heck of a lot because it was so stupid.
Where were those locks, guys? Because I can't see where I died, and I would really like my stuff back.
Just go to where I am. I'm being bothered by a death squealer right now, and I have no stamina. So evading their attacks is not terribly difficult. You can kind of just jump and do it. Oh, it didn't hit me that time, but it didn't kill me. It's fine.
Look out, Aryan. I saw you ragdoll through the forest. Like,
Well,
You die again?
yeah, I wasn't expecting the locks to attack me when I approached.
They're not friendly.
No, that I just realized this fact indeed.
One of them is stuck in the water, though, so...
So here's where it went wrong. In Don't Starve, you've got a similar beast, which is the beefalo. And they are unaggressive until you attack them, or unless it's mating season.
If you have any cloudberries on you, you can actually put them on the ground, and these things will eat them, and then they will be passive, like they'll be friendly towards you for a while.
until they receive arrows.
Exactly. And that's one down. I'm not gonna kill the other one because I have 22 arrows left. I will, however, take all their meat.
I'm trying to kill the other one.
This is some fantastic meat. Oh, you want to kill the other one? Alright, let's do it.
I just want to have stuff first.
The way They are surprisingly fast, by the way, so please be careful.
You can just stand up here and they won't be able to get to you. I'm sure. There are several Desquitos. Yeah, you can just sit up atop this rock and snipe them.
Ooh! Oh lord, he's coming! Oh lordy!
Yeah, to be honest, it's pretty threatening when such a big creature comes after you.
Yeah. Like, we're not supposed to be here, but whatever. Here we are.
Okay, I finally have items again. Let me just quickly put some stuff
Look out!
on.
Look out! Look out! It's walking. Look out!
Oh,
Run.
oh.
I'm running out of arrow, so I need more arrow.
I have some in my pocket. How many arrow
many?
do you like? Normal arrow, but
How many?
76.
Can I have like 20?
Yeah. Let me just give you half of them. Seems only fair. You made them after all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's
Only
so
to find out that Wise will wreck them right before my eyes. Pretty much, yeah.
Yes. I mean, I was on top of that rock, just peppering it with arrows. Half of mine are gone now, but I have a lot. I have a lot of meat.
Nice, nice. Lox meat, I think, gives you a ton of health, right?
Oh yeah.
I still have mine.
Oh wow. I ate it like almost immediately that time.
Do you want your arrows back?
Nah, it's fine. Let's make sure we both have some to defend ourselves with.
Time to get wet. It's like a constant state in this game.
Mm-hmm.
You're always wet.
At least it's not too horrible. In Don't Starve, getting wet means you get cold and then you die.
Oh, like a leech.
Oh.
I was running past a leech. It freaked me out a bit. Those
Yeah,
things are
we're-
big.
We're back in the swamp area, which means lots of unpleasant creatures here.
Lots of poison.
Indeed. Poison.
What makes encounters with the Death Squeedo so frightening is not that you instantly die, is that the screen violently shakes whenever you receive a huge hit.
Yeah.
So my screen is like, and the motion blur just made the whole screen super blurry. Cool. I'm transcending reality.
Yeah. You ever get hit so hard you leave the computer? Just float up. Oh, what is this? Oh, that skull is... I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
Let's go
bone...
That's the thing.
boiling death.
Offer item.
I probably
Where's the
shouldn't
clue?
jump in here, should I?
I mean, you can try.
No.
Maybe it's like a sauna.
Sounds good. Okay, here's the rune
Cook
stone.
their remains. Whose remains? Oh, it's maybe a leech. Like leeches drop blood bags or something. Maybe I can cook those.
I should have brought a portal. Why did I
Oh,
not
you've
bring a
been
portal?
poisoned.
You gonna die?
That's a 1-star leech.
Indeed. I rated
Some
1 star.
professional leechery.
Yeah.
I have poison resist, and I'm gonna go down into this sunken crypt.
Oh, wait a second. Let's all go there. We'll all have a snack.
Ugh. Elite Draugr here. Ah, that wasn't too bad. Ha! Can't reach me up here. It happened again. I didn't have my stuff like equipped. So annoying.
Alright, I've made a campfire near the entrance so you can rest at it if you need.
Okay, so if we follow the same logic as the other bosses, we need to find some item that is dropped in this vicinity.
Yeah, so one important word is, because all of them are like X, their offspring or remains. In this case, it says cook. Yeah, so is that just flavor, haha, text about putting it in the big skull mouth? Or do we need to cook a dish from skeleton, from bone, from skeletal remains or something?
I would say it's an actual recipe or something you can eat. Or maybe you shouldn't.
Double blob. Ow.
Oh, right. That's like a little blobbity blob.
Most of these paths are pretty useless.
Oh, I might be... Am I dying?
Maybe you can survive if you rest at okay.
This game, fucking hell. I have like poison. I have poison resistance, right? And still, it hits like a truck.
Yeah,
It
it
only
just
seems to
lasts
work-
so long.
I think what throws me off is that the poison resist doesn't work while you're having poison. It works prior to having poison.
Yes.
And it's like,
Like I just,
Alright.
I had a potion when we went in here, and that poison only lasted on me at 6 seconds. And it's also very important to eat enough food that you can survive like at least one hit from, well, basically anything. Or at least survive like a Death-Speeder hit.
yeah, Death Squeedos.
1-star elite, he can hurt.
Ow, he does indeed, and I am not well fed, which makes it worse.
Oh, the Death Squeedo is still here.
I can parry this guy.
He's still flying in circles.
Still stuck on the roof then?
Yeah.
Oh, money. I need this.
Gives me endless sources of joy.
Duncan. Yeah, where could he be? There's the bone mass.
I gotta say, the iron pickaxe is pretty nice.
Should upgrade it later. Every upgrade adds 50% more durability.
Ooh, nice.
Very worth it. This kind of looks like a dead end. Not sure if I should bother.
If that is a dead end, then this is one of the smallest crypts we've seen so far.
And I can't say I mind. Let's see. Supposedly the yellow mushrooms will give you like a stamina boost when they're used. Let's see. That's true. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Sure looked like it. Yeah. Alright.
Oh, a ghost. There's a ghost behind me.
That will kill you.
Oh, there's another scrap pile here. Let's. Oh, there's a path here, Wise, I think.
Alright. Oh, there you are.
Oh, wow. There's a bonfire here.
Yeah, I made that so you can rest at it and get some benefits. Like if you sit next to it, it should have like comfort 3.
That's true, yeah.
So yeah, it'll let you get rested, which means you regenerate your health faster and such. Provided you also eat, but... It seemed like a good strategy at the time. Okay. Tap, 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 tap.
Sidestep, sidestep, sidestep. There we go, rested.
My wooden club does like 2 damage.
Yeah, same. It's not doing much for me here.
Buddy. Why do you have wooden clubs?
I mean, those were the weapons we
because
started.
I'm caveman.
Yeah. Unga bunga.
Tiny brain.
This is also a dead end. Well, you're not gonna get much done with a wooden club, that's for sure.
Yeah, so the replacement would be a sword, right? I would say.
Is that what you've had all this time? Or...
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've used
been-
tools
I've-
as weapons mostly.
I've been using my bronze axe as a weapon.
Oh, right. Time for an upgrade, I think. Like an iron sword or whatever.
Oh yeah, we have like 100 iron all smelted and ready. So as soon as we're home again, let's make some new weapons for us then.
So do we need more iron?
I mean, I'm finding more here. Might as well save it up in case.
For a rainy day.
Yeah. I mean, we did get a lot last time, but no, there's no problem getting some more, is there?
Oh, so is that a ghost out here?
Yeah. One that was following me, so it might be outside.
Let's see. I believe I saw a structure nearby, so that's probably where it came from. Oh, over here. Over there, yeah. Yeah. That's one of them abandoned houses you haven't seen yet, so that's... They spawn in those places. Including houses you build yourself, if you don't put a bed inside. Which we did not do. See enemies on the other side of that hill. Whoa! Those are goblins. I'm not gonna go that way. That's what I saw. So this swamp is in fact tiny and it's surrounded by plains. That's not... Oh, there's the ghost. We should probably kill that, but it's risky.
How would you kill it? Like with physical weapons?
Arrows. A lot of arrows. I think he spotted us. I'm just gonna let him attack me. And I'll dodge his attacks. Huh? Yeah, come on. Come on.
Yep, pepper him.
What? Yeah, hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
There you go.
Ah! Did I pick up his thing? No, I did not. There it is. Chain. Great. We need chains. They are only dropped by wraiths and found in crypts. So. Pretty rare.
Oh yeah, so I want, I guess I shouldn't ask you why, since you already know the answers. But regarding that skull, the bone mass thing. Cook their remains, it says. Now you would think this would refer to skeletons, but skeletons are not native to the swamp. They are native to the Black Forest, right?
Making a cooked item at the base and then tossing... I mean, it only refers to dropping something into the boiling green water.
Okay, no, I know,
Okay, I think it's entrails.
Are you gonna
Because...
be okay?
I'm dying.
I think we need to drop entrails because the draugrs are part of this biome.
That's what I was thinking too, because my first conclusion was that it was a skeleton, but then I realized, oh, but skeletons are not native here. Also, hey Megalian, welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
Did you have no food with you?
I had plenty of, well, I had some food. I wouldn't say plenty since I was just out of sausages, but...
Oh, yeah, alright.
Yeah, so you also think it might be entrails, Cap?
Yeah, that will be my guess.
I have poison resistance potions on me if people need it.
Mine is still good for 4 minutes.
Right, mine just ran out, but I'm not gonna bother.
Why is Cap talking about entrails? It's a long story.
I mean, I found a new hobby.
Wow, that's a scary answer. Oh, right.
This is going to be quite the run for you.
I can't get back to where we were. Because there's a deaf Squeedo in the way.
Yeah, we should make it a habit to always bring like a pocket portal.
So what we could do when Aryan returns is try. I have 3 entrails with me and 2 blood bags. So
I
we
have
can.
7 entrails on me.
Well,
Yeah.
in that case.
I mean, might as well try to put them in right, because it'll tell you if it's right or wrong. It won't let you burn stuff that doesn't belong.
Oh, we gotta wait here for you, I think. Oh, come on, Skellies, please.
Yeah, wow, I had a pretty long route at work today, but it ended up going pretty well.
That's nice.
Good to hear it.
Yeah, I just wish that Skeeto wasn't here.
Is it the one in the house?
No, it's outside here.
What you can do then is, I mean, you spawn in the base, right? So you, I still haven't claimed the bed.
I see you on
Do that.
stream, yeah.
There are extra bows and arrows in the base, and you can like grab some food so you can survive at least 1 hit even while naked. And then, as soon as it goes for you, you just run and jump so it misses the attack. Like you can evade those things pretty easy. They always fly at you in a straight line, so shooting them down with a bow and arrow is actually really easy. You just aim right at them and fire. You can't miss.
Right,
yeah, but you
where
have
was...
to wait for the charge.
Yes. But they give you plenty of time. They like to fly around for like 5 seconds before charging again, so you have some... Like, once you get used to dealing with these things, they're pretty trivial to kill.
Yeah, but Wise, I need those 5-6 seconds to panic. You don't understand.
But yeah, as for your question, Magallian, to give you a more serious answer, for each boss, you need to sacrifice something to summon it. And in this case, it says cook their remains. And the enemies that are common in this area are...
Ooze, or the bouncy things.
Yeah, oh, there's a 2-star Grey Dwarf just kind of hanging around on our island, by the way.
That's alright.
Say hi.
No, he's coming.
Oh no.
Oh, it's an archer. I'm gonna hide here. Ah.
Ow. The Draugr actually missed, and I evaded into the trajectory of the arrow, so he didn't miss.
You feel like that is an accurate representation of a mosquito, indeed. And also makes more sense why the sweet captain is carrying blood bags and entrails, indeed.
I told you, it's a new hobby of mine.
So...
Okay, yeah, I got the Desquito with the...
Alright,
Bow
you're on
and
the way.
arrow.
Maybe we can
It's a major achievement.
attempt to meet up with you.
Yeah, I'm not too far now.
Trophy collected. A blob trophy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird to think about, like, which part of the blob is the trophy? Like, oh,
The
yeah, is that
skull.
the best part? Is that the even blobbier part? It's like
Go
a
down here,
slime
get the best
monster.
bonus.
Oh, Draugrs.
Come
Are you
on.
guys near where I lost my stuffs? What killed me
Yeah.
just now?
It's a Draugr.
Oh,
It was right behind you.
Wait, did you die again?
yes.
He did.
Oof. Right. Right. Let's escort you back then.
Yeah, that might have to happen considering I keep getting killed by everything on the way there.
Oh, blob, blob incoming. I don't have any poison resistance.
Alright, that counted as a critical hit. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, I two-shot that thing, so that's cool.
Okay, I'm not that good at opening doors apparently.
I'll make my way to you. I think Wise will follow me.
Ah yeah, you guys are basically in view now.
Alright.
I think Wise is paving the way for you. Just destroying everything. I see a naked man spastically jumping up a cliff.
You didn't see anything.
It was quite funny. Oops, are you?
Yeah, or thank you. Thank you.
With the power of Flexius. Did you pick every object from the sign? No, you
Yes.
don't. You just walk past.
Yeah, but there's nothing in that one, right?
No, yeah,
There
that's not the one where I died first. There were just a few mushrooms and a bow and arrow in that one. I need the other one where I died.
All right, then I'll get your stuff, if you don't mind.
What?
Do you want those items or don't you want those items?
Which items?
The second time you died from the Draugr.
I picked those up. I have the bow and arrow and the mushroom, right?
No. They're still right here.
Huh?
Ah, I mean, do you need all that?
I mean, I'm not sure if you need it, but like you just ran past it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
thanks. No, I had no idea that was there. But yeah, I'm looking for the first one, the one where all my important stuff is. That's the problem. Oh, hey, I see someone has pinged it.
Yes.
Wait, where did you ping? I already lost sight of it again.
It's under the house.
Oh yeah, it is under the house. Alright, here we go. I might have to throw some stuff out though. There we go. Stuff has been thrown out. Still my pockets are full. Come on. Come on.
You're just littering nature.
Yes, I am. And I'm proud of it.
You know you can control click, right, to move the entire stack.
Yeah, but yeah.
All right.
Entrails. I don't need those.
So we most likely will die at the bone mass. Because yeah, I don't think we're prepared enough.
Oh, we are. No, let's go.
What? Let's go where?
To the bone mass. You wanted to throw stuff into the thing.
Yeah.
Well, we can just. I don't. If there's been a pattern with
So
the
many
bosses,
Draugrs.
if there's been a pattern with the bosses so far, it's that one item is not enough anyway. So I'm
No.
guessing if we just try to put something in, well, I guess just put in. See what happens if you put in the entrails, for example.
Yeah, and if it says this does nothing, then we need to look further.
Yeah, but at least it'll be something to test out, you know. And if it turns out to, like, if it's wrong, we have plenty of entrails. We can just run away screaming.
And make sausages instead.
Yeah, exactly.
The good little boys we are.
Look at the look at his head, though.
Alright, so pressing 8, which is I have my entrails in that item slot, it doesn't do anything. Nothing happens.
Are you getting a message?
Yeah, the game says nothing happens.
Right. You're being attacked by a leech. No, wait, it can't reach you.
Oh yeah, I've been poisoned. Nice, thanks, game. I'll die. Yep. I'm running back again, just to prepare.
Alright. Oh yeah, there's a blob here.
It snuck up on me. Those blobs are pretty OP, by the way. They jump from pretty far away, and then they do an area of attack.
Indeed. Poison res is a must-have in this place. Oh, I see another house. Huh. I'm gonna go there.
I think we need to make more poison resistance.
I want to present a thought, an observation, maybe. If you can't see it
Yeah.
here, then maybe watch the stream. Cook their remains. Under the phrase "cook their" or above the phrase "cook their remains" is a symbol that looks a bit like how a demon is often represented, at least in Western culture. You know, a horned figure.
I have not actually seen this, so...
Okay, look. Okay, this might just be pareidolia and I'm seeing demons everywhere because I'm slowly going insane. But I think this is a demon.
I don't see.
Oh,
a
no,
demon.
I
do
don't
see
see
a
it.
face.
I know. That... It's...
Yeah, it even has glimmers in the three eyes. I'm pretty sure it's intentional.
That's the glow from the runestone. To me, this is just a mirrored texture.
It is a mirror
That makes
texture,
it-
but it looks.
We don't
Well,
have any neck tails, by the way, so we need to farm those again if we want to.
Yeah, we're running low on food. Or we have food, but we don't have a variety of food. Hopefully the carrots will be done soon, which means we can make more soup.
Yeah, I'm only eating stuff we have plenty of, like the
gonna-
mushrooms.
I'm gonna throw something into this, because I can. See what happens if I do that. Oh, you can't. Oh, yeah, right. You need to offer item. Nothing happens. Alright, that's the message then.
Yeah. Did you just pretend to do research with us? Because you know perfectly well what the item is.
I wanted to see I know exactly what it is. I wanted to see the message and whatever Iron was referring to on the back of the skull, I hadn't seen before, but turns out it wasn't anything anyway.
well, maybe we are overthinking it, and we should
Just
just.
something we've found in the crypts that we have a good.
Oh yeah, we have
Good chunk.
actually. What if it is the withered bone? That's another bone item we have. If it's not, the confusion is we have that item, but we've never. It doesn't drop from enemies, does it? We found it in crypts.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, I can try to offer it, but I don't want. I feel like it's so likely to be the correct answer that I don't want to do it without you here.
How many do you
Um,
have?
I'm nearly there.
I have 3.
Right. So do it then.
Should I try? I'll wait for Cap. I'll wait for Cap.
I'm nearly there. Almost.
Ah, hello.
Need to grab my stuff.
Probably way more than
Great.
nearly there.
I'll grab my staff. There is no time. Your sword is enough.
No, in this game, if I cut this down, someone is gonna die.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, are you guys ready for me to put some bones into here?
Yes, please do.
Incomplete offering, withered bone 3 out of 10. Okay, so the withered bone is correct, but we need 10 of them.
I have 1 extra.
I have 6.
Alright, well
What-
now that
you
we
want-
know what it is,
Oh,
how
huh?
about... Sorry?
Oh, you need to give 10 at a time.
Yep.
It doesn't stack. Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Yeah,
says
there's just-
incomplete. I mean,
Oh.
do we want to
Here.
summon this thing right now?
It's here.
No.
No, just keep it. We know what item it is. Now we can run back. Craft arrows, poison resistance. Behind you, Aryan. It's the Draugr. Yeah, I would highly suggest to run back. And
Let's put it this way then. We can spawn it and then try various attacks on it and see what works and what doesn't.
I have
Then I
7
can-
arrows.
Okay, I have a suggestion. Let's spend the next few hours prepping and then summon it and see how well it goes.
Right. But the thing is, me and my friends, I guess I don't want to spoil too much, but maybe I should for the sake of time. But me and my friends spent a long time prepping for it. And then we went at it, and it turns out we prepped for it improperly, so we still failed. And then we had to re-prep for it again.
So there is value in just experimenting, you would say.
I would say so, yes.
Okay, well, if you guys are ready, I'll just summon it then. I mean, can someone give me some meat, actually? I only have weak foods.
I have sausage. Okay, yes.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, then I'm
That's
gonna...
all-
I
that's
guess
all
we'll
have.
just...
I only have sausages left, so I don't even have the health for really any kind of encounter.
Okay,
yeah, go for it.
Wise,
I do
wise.
have 1 mushroom.
Here's some mushrooms for you.
Yep.
And some berries, so that'll set you up.
I did pop my poison resistance just in case.
Alright,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
get going then.
Oh, how would you defeat this while in deep water?
Okay, well, I'm
Uh,
gonna summon the
By
spooky...
fighting in the not deep water.
Okay, you guys ready?
No.
Shaky, shaky!
Oh, it might spawn like multiple enemies.
Is it spawning in the tree?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, beware of the blob. It leaps and creeps and glides and slides across the floor.
He's so
Hurt
stupid.
through the door and all around the wall. A splotch, a blotch. Be careful of the blob.
Alright, so you see the numbers coming out of him when you hit him? When they're like faded like that means the attacks are inefficient. When the numbers are white, it means you're doing normal damage. When they're yellow, it means you're doing good damage.
Ah,
Right,
okay.
so I try to stay out of the green. A tree falls on him. It does like 111 damage. Okay, so melee damage also doesn't work.
He's mostly just hurting himself by hitting trees now.
You're using a club, right? I mean,
No, I'm not.
alright.
I'm using a bronze axe,
Alright, yeah, that's better. Not that I.
but it's still gray arrow, gray damage.
Yeah, I'll head on. I'm gonna jump in and let you see how much my weapon does. Like this iron. Aha!
Oh, that's
Sweet.
a lot.
No, that was something else. 9.2.
All right, so what other kind of damage could we use?
We have the wrong type of damage with this boss. Like our weapons are not gonna do it.
Maybe fire?
Perhaps, yeah.
We have
So-
fire arrows we can make.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes?
I don't know. I think my spear is like at 28% durability. My arrows are doing nothing. I'm gonna bail. So
Alright, I'm bailing too then.
yeah.
So, at least we know that ranged and melee damage does nothing. Falling trees work perfectly. Who knows?
Yes.
But they're not.
That's a
They're not
strat.
enough. They're not enough trees around to kill him.
And here's the thing. There are in this game there are, I believe, 4 different types of damage. You
yeah. So
have
blunt,
blunt,
pierce.
pierce, slash, and then like one more.
Okay, let me try blunt. Because you tried pierce with the spear. I tried maybe slash with the axe.
I'm not sure
if
if
it's slash.
I'm not sure if the club is gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
the-
Yeah. The club works. It gives me yellow text. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I am dead. I'm dead. I have killed.
I
I have
see.
killed myself by getting poisoned.
Alright, I'm
Okay,
gonna-
so blunt.
yes. There you
You
go.
need blunt damage.
How much damage did you do with the club?
Like 20 or something.
Oh.
25.
Wow, the basic club. 20 damage. Yeah.
Alright, that was good research. So we need preferably an iron blunt weapon. Let's see.
Yeah. I'm heading back to the
Like a cooker
base
bomb.
now. We need to make more new weapons, basically.
Okay,
Bronze.
no, iron mace would be what we need then.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all need to make an iron mace for this battle.
Jeez, there's a bunch of
That
goblins
Squeedo
in
is
the
still
base.
in there.
We should probably kill that.
Where is
But
it?
yes, I kind of
it's
wanna.
gone.
I wanna make a weapon that is not expensive because I want to stick to the spears. So I would prefer to make something not very expensive.
Well, probably you could get away with a wooden club.
Yeah, I would.
That would be
Maybe
the
the-
economic
like a-
choice.
Maybe a bronze thing, at the very least. Yeah. I could have just told you like this info, but you're gonna run past a bunch of goblins.
Oh, they're fuelings.
That's a. So that they're not actually goblins. They're something else. I believe Fuling is like a Swedish creature of some kind. Oh, you're already going back. Okay, good luck.
I just want
Well,
my stuff back if someone could come with me to help.
Do we need to wait?
I just need to get my stuff back from when I died. Because I'm...
Me too. I need to get back as well.
Do you guys have like 8 here ready?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I
have
do.
the elder active. I still have the elder active.
If you... where are you, Cap?
You can see me on the minimap.
Yeah, but I can't see which one is which. Okay,
I'm
that's
the
you.
one in front.
Yeah, you're next to one another.
I hope the boss despawned.
Should have. If not, then. I mean,
Maybe. Oh, yeah, the health bar. It appears.
in that case, back to the base. Like, we can just make all the stuff in the base and then come back for your stuff later. The important part is that you bring like, the suitable gear to the boss.
Yeah, but that means that I have to. This game.
I'm just going for it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's certainly doable. I've done that. Like I died to this boss along with just about all my other friends when we did it the first time, and then we all ran back and just grabbed our stuff again. And the Desquito is gone. This is good.
I'm carrying. Of course, I'm carrying too much. I need to. Manging yard.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go back to the base and claim a bed because I don't have a bed. Right, furniture.
Well, I think the swamp compared to the other biomes is just one giant hellscape. Aryan, look out!
Yeah.
It's like a giant army of goblins.
Yeah, I just
Behind-
realized what a big mistake I made coming here.
Yeah, you need to go back. Follow the minimap to the explored. You're going straight into plain territory.
Yeah, I'm looping around.
Alright.
I felt like if I turned straight around, the goblins were gonna get me, so... There, I'm...
But the bone mass health bar is still shown. in the
Yeah,
battle
is it
music
following
playing.
us? Oh yeah, it's following us, you see that? It's over there. See it?
No, go away. Would be funny if it wrecked our new base.
I would like to challenge it to try, come on.
Oh, yeah, health bar disappeared.
It's still here for me. Because I'm still standing here.
Well, I am cooking some lox meat at the moment, which should help.
Ah, hello, Sherman.
But yeah, the swamp is a pretty substantial increase in difficulty from going from the Black Forest to that. But it's mainly about being prepared. Like, never, always have a poison resistance handy when entering the swamp.
That
And that will-
scumbag of a shaman just. Oh, okay. Even the Grey Dwarf Brute is demolishing the house.
What
It's
house?
wrecking our little outpost.
Oh, right, that house. Well, you can just take out your hammer and then repair whatever damage they've done so far.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't die again. I'd appreciate if you guys also pretended that was the case. Like, I was almost back, and then a goblin just shot me in the head for 50 damage.
Well,
I
at
can-
least it was close to the base, I guess.
They're still hanging around here. Come on, goblins, come on.
I'm fighting Grey Dwarfs like 5 at a time at the moment. I really don't like their walking pattern. Like, they're just encircling you like mad.
Yeah, and
Go.
then when you hit them once, or when they hit you once, they kind of just run away, like complete cowards. They're like the little mosquitoes in Monster
Fuck
Hunter.
off, please. Just leave me. They're ganging up on me like like it's Christmas.
16, 17.
An item prevents you from teleporting. You see those dwarves, Aryan?
Yep.
Look out. There are brutes and shamans nearby.
We should probably make another portal that is even closer to the boss, I think. Because the distance we have to run if we fail is pretty large. I mean, it's not super large, but it's mainly that you have to run across the plains, and if you bring any foolings with you, then that's an issue.
They will destroy the house, by the way. Be careful.
I want to prevent that, but I'm also dying, so...
What is attacking the house?
Grey dwarfs.
You can just take out your hammer and then repair the walls before they break. I mean, you can. It takes a long time for them to knock down even a simple wall. But they'll do it, given enough time, because they are grey dwarves. They are annoying.
Persistent,
Hooligans.
that's for sure.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know what they are. All I know is that the Black Forest needs to be burned to the ground. It needs to go. I see a heap of them just in the distance over there. There was a guy on Reddit that got so annoyed at these things that he cut down the entire Black Forest just to spite them.
You mentioned, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They deserve it, to be honest.
They do. I mean, even late game, when you have like, when you basically one-shot these guys and they do like 0.1 damage, they still try to kill you. All right.
A
Time for
bronze
some-
mace, a headache on a stick.
Yep.
We should go for the iron mace, though, right? We already have so much iron.
Yeah, but as Wise pointed out, like if you're not using that kind of weapon often, I'm not sure if it's worth the expense.
I mean,
It might be better to spread the use of ores across multiple different types. So I can go bronze and someone else can go iron. Because, like, a bronze mace upgraded to level 3 does the same damage as an iron mace on level 1.
Right, makes
So-
sense. Yeah, it definitely is a bigger step up from my club.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you've had a club all this time.
how do you repair? How do
it's
you
difficult
repair
to-
with the hammer?
Top, press, right click and then select the hammer in the top left.
I see we've run out of arrows completely. I'll make a new run.
They're cheap though.
You need more flint, and we don't have any flint either, so...
Right, so the
okay.
house is safe, so I'm gonna teleport back.
Right. The carrots are all done, which is nice. I'm gonna harvest all of them. Turn them into delicious soup.
But Mom, I don't like carrot soup.
Carrots are delicious.
I'm going to hunt for some next flint and find wood.
Sounds good.
I'm not sure if we need find wood, but I can skip that if it's unnecessary.
Right, so as for this boss, one major problem is that he needs to be hit with blunt damage, but we do not have... at the same time, he poisons you if you get close, so...
Yes. So poison resistance is mandatory for this one.
Yeah,
I'm not thinking
I found that if I use the resistance, and it barely does any damage.
We have 5 potions left.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I'm making some more.
Do we have any medium? Let's see. Medium healing, 4 blood bags, 10. Wow, we're out of raspberries. That's the.
Do you need blueberries or raspberries?
We need raspberries. Yeah,
I'll see if I can find some.
I'll make some carrot soup now. I should be able to make a good amount. What? Someone threw Grey Dwarf eyes at me. Okay.
I didn't know where to put them, so I just thought I'd be rude, I guess.
Right. Let's see. This is. Alright, I made a bunch of carrot soup. I'm gonna put 3 here. I also cooked some lox meat, so I'm gonna put 6 in the meals chest. Yeah. So that means that I currently have 3 types of food, and these together should give me 60, 70, 20. Pretty decent amount of HP.
Right. So we need neck tails for those for the poison resist.
Yeah, I have 5 already.
Yes.
Good
we
going.
have plenty of the other ingredients. We should.
Correction, 7.
Nice.
Let's see. Is this still pointing to the main island? One of these should be. I'm gonna go to the main island and look for raspberries so we can make like healing potions and poison resistance.
Nice.
You're kind of gonna want both. Let's see. That's honey. There's enough money here for another Megan Yard too. Actually.
Right. You were still missing one, right?
Yes.
Well, it's time for Megangjord then.
It's time for Megan grade for me.
All right. So the plan is to make a copper mace then.
So
bronze,
The
sorry.
emergency portal goes where exactly? Is that the first swamp that goes to? Pretty sure it does. What is our other camp called? Oh, not the swamp.
Emergency? Oh no, emergency was the swamp as well, I believe.
Maybe we can. No, never mind. I wonder if we can. No, we should have the ingredients for another one of these portals. But yeah, we should probably make 2 more portals so we can quickly get back to the boss in case we're killed. You know, just
Indeed.
keep sending Vikings at it until it dies from it.
Indeed. Because I don't see us surviving through the whole battle with as much poison. Like, we'd need like an entire inventory full of poison resists.
I mean, no, if done correctly, then you'd probably be fine with like 1 or 2 potions.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to make sure we have the correct weapons for this one. And what else? Yeah, 1 or 2 health potions each. Also, some kind of healing potion. Because if you're poisoned like several times in a row, then even poison resistance won't help you in the long run. So it's good to have a healing potion on you in case of emergencies. That will bring you right back.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Yeah, I like on my friend server. I always have. I typically over-prepare, but I also die way less than my friends. I'm not bragging. That's just how it's been so far. I always have like 5 types of food on me, and then also between 3 and 5 medium healing potions. So that whenever something bad happens, I can just like take the potion and run.
I have 8 tills at the moment. I think that's more than enough.
Yes, I think you only need 1 per potion. So
Yeah.
That's-
So let's see what else do we need. I can help you
Right.
find raspberries.
yes, I'm gonna go to the trader and then go to the nearest meadow to pick up more.
I'll train my club skills.
I think I wonder if clubs and maces are in the same category. I'm not sure. I haven't even swung a club once so far, or a mace.
Alright, I am going to make a bronze mace.
Good.
Yeah, a club is 18 blunt damage. Yeah.
Let's see, a mace is 35 blunt damage.
Oh, finally.
And the rest of you can
Belt.
probably just make iron maces. Because I think we don't have enough bronze to make more.
I mean, we can always find more.
True. I mean, we have plenty of tin
we have the
too.
iron for it, yeah. Indeed.
I guess I'll start smelting some more tin to make some more bronze. Why not,
Yeah.
right?
Indeed.
Get the fires burning again.
We're also gonna need more like regular deer meat. Or deer meat. So if you see any deers, shoot them.
But that's so mean.
I am mean.
No, you're sweet. Hey.
Oh, nice.
That's a joke.
A magic labyrinth of I am me.
Yep, that was the reference.
Yeah. I am so immersed in the YouTube poop culture.
It's been making a comeback lately with more shoe.
Yeah.
Like not just the RTX thing, but like regular more shoe sentence mixing.
Alright, I just killed a deer. I hope you're happy.
I am. I hear several over here. Die. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear.
They are really good at evading your shots. It's almost like they know where you're pointing your crosshair, which is really annoying.
Oh. There are goblins in the meadows.
What meadows?
Like the little grassland outside of our...
Yes, because there's like a sliver of plains over there. I believe I mentioned that the first time we went there because we were attacked. In fact, I remember you were killed by, or one of you were killed by this beetle like over there.
Yes, that's me. But I didn't think they would spawn goblins as well.
Oh, but they do.
Never underestimate Valheim and its ability to spawn creatures in inconvenient places.
Indeed. I mean, we're not even supposed to be anywhere near the plains at this point in time, so... But... That's just how it goes. The game told us, like, here's the bone mass.
Yeah,
Correct.
we just followed instructions.
Well, it is always possible to take a boat south and look for a different one. But that means trekking through like yet another swamp and finding another runestone and so on.
Just imagine being a mech, right? It's like you're 6,000 generations away from being a cool dinosaur evolution. And then you're getting punched in the face by a Viking.
It's pretty unfortunate, really, when you think about it.
You explode violently. And all they want is your tail.
Yeah.
That's what they get for trying to attack you. Like when they see you, they just go, nah! And
Yeah, but it's like they do this. And it's like this is their big moment, right? This is
Yeah.
like their defense mechanism.
Yeah, it's honestly they're pretty annoying. You could even say they're a pain in the neck.
Hey.
That one was so very obvious.
I mean, the obvious ones are best, right?
Yes. Oh, I only just reached the elder. No, I need to keep running. I'm coming back
But
to base.
why are you running?
Why are you running?
I
By the way,
collecting
for
stuff.
work. Yes?
Yeah. For
You're
work.
collecting stuff?
Yeah, food.
Oh yeah,
else.
yeah, me too. Yeah, I just wanted to say for work I'm we're about to make a game for Uganda.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to be adult. The adult in the room and not spam them with memes.
Oh, like the way?
Yes.
Wow. Do you know the way?
I imagine that would be like bad publicity if that sort of thing got out.
Probably.
People have been fired over less, I'm sure.
But maybe they like it, you know?
Yeah, but it's also, you know, it's the Netherlands, so people don't get fired over online stuff here very much.
Good. I don't feel like you should be able to make like jokes and whatnot unless they're not intensely offensive or racist or whatever. I mean, it depends on the environment you're in, I guess. You can get away.
Yeah,
with
there's a time and a place for everything, but I don't think people should be fired for jokes they make online, really.
So, Wise,
Yes.
I did find 12 raspberries.
You need
I
10
hope
for
you're
one.
happy.
You need 10 for one base, or for one like. You spend 10
Okay.
raspberries and you get 6 potions out of it, so that's good.
You get 6 poly. Okay, that's quite a lot.
Yeah, the annoying part here is that the fermenting process takes such a long time. It's with more people on the server, it's easier to divvy up the tasks and get more things done. But what you're gonna
I'm
have
going
to,
to,
make
yeah, I'm going to mass produce arrows.
I have a lot of meat at the moment, which is nice. Since we're in the Iron Age, I'm pretty sure we should be able to make a stone cutter now. Some crafting. Stone cutter.
Get out of the way,
Yay!
please.
We can
Sorry,
make a stone
oh.
cutter.
Do you have full pockets?
Oh, I need to look hard.
I'm a depressed little Viking. Leave me be.
Yeah.
How's the stone situation looking in our base?
I don't really know.
I need a bunch of iron and rocks, so I'm gonna make a stone cutter because now we can actually build with stone, which we haven't really done so far. There's electrode, which means I'm gonna break down this fire and make a big one. Great Mars, piss off.
Alright, I just made 241 arrows.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a lot of arrows.
Please use them sparingly.
Sparingly?
You can't tell me.
I don't
you
even
can't
know the
tell me what
meaning
to
of the
do.
word.
Nah. When they're needed, they're needed.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna grab some more flint. And it turns out I picked up some tin along the way.
Oh yeah, I was
I-
wondering where tons of that tin disappeared to. So you ate it all.
Yeah, just I'm walking past these furnaces and stuff just appears in my pockets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a new rug here. A lox pelt. Boom! There we go. My comfort has increased to 8.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Sign of dominance.
absolutely. And now,
Aryan, he's wrecking the home.
Why? Why would you do this?
because I'm making upgrades, okay? Let's see. I'm gonna
I don't want to add cost.
stone cutter. I need 2 iron. Wow, that's cheap. That's copper. Don't want that. 2 iron. 2 iron, and then oh, I have enough. Yes. Where do we put this thing though? All right. Be gone. Scones. Right. So the stone cutter. Not enough wood. So nice to be able to carry all this stuff now. It does. It's such a quality of life improvement. This
But
making your
Can you carry
Oh, yeah.
multiple megging yards?
no.
Rip.
what about a legging yard?
Right.
To keep
All
you
right.
warm at night.
That would be nice.
Yes.
And scones. Did I? Oh, I deposited my copper. Right. 2. Resin. Where do we have resin? There we have resin. Right, so now we have a stone cutter. So if you ever feel like it, you can now make. You can build with stone.
Nice.
Rock and stone.
I'm guessing stone stuff is way more durable than wood.
Oh yeah, and it can also you can also build it way higher than anything else. Like it has a lot higher stabilities. It allows you to build basically as like the structures can be like infinitely tall almost.
Huh.
So if you've ever seen any Valheim screenshots out there, that's where those big castles come from.
I haven't actually seen any screenshots of big castles, but I would be excited to make one of our own, eventually.
Yes. Reactivate this. Break this scones here. Pick up some more. Moving this to where? Hopefully this won't really cause anything to collapse. That'd be bad.
Well, it looks like I'm back on smelting duty. Smelting all the stuff. I have an iron, rather bronze mace now though. And if you want, I can make iron maces for you guys, if you don't already have them.
Do it.
Or bronze,
I don't have one.
rather let's do
Please.
bronze first. But yeah, I'll make those.
Alright. This is what I'm currently making over here. Woohoo! big fire. That has increased comfort to 9. Sweet. Now I'm gonna need 10.
Oh, I picked up a lot of it. If you need
Picked
tin,
up
I
all
can
of
put it back in the box. What?
10.
I'll just put everything in. You can just grab what you want.
Yeah, I put 10 in here, 10 tin earlier because I tore down the cauldron, but now I'm gonna rebuild it
Oh, okay.
over here. So now we have the cauldron and cooking station over this hearth here. There we go. This portal is in a bit of an awkward spot, actually. I may have to move that.
Do we have any spare leather scraps, guys?
I think we do.
Yes. Have a look around and you should be able to find some.
At least a full stack, and I think maybe more even.
Very good. Alright, I'll be making a bronze maze for both you guys in a short time then. Just
Sounds
sit
good.
tight while I cut some
Okay.
more trees.
I'm collecting more flint for arrow production.
So yeah, how was your day, guys?
I went to the office today. Had lots of meetings. Or like in between projects, so the time has come for crazy designs. And that's a fun time for me, an anxious time for programmers. Because they're like, oh, please, no. No new features, just stabilize the game, please. They're like, no. We're moving forward. Yeah, so it's pretty fun. It's like we have one functionality in the game that was like an iteration of something that was thought up like years ago, and it was never really a great solution for. Like basically, it's the feature, it's the method by which you you decide on inputs to plant on your land. For example, seedlings and fertilizer, chemicals, and there was also always kind of a confusing part of the game for lots of people. And I today came up with a solution that would address most of the common problems people found. It's always a thrilling experience if you find such a solution. So I'm currently just trying to poke holes in it, see if it still holds up. If I use the the black hat as the Bono would have it. Arya knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's going pretty well, and my bosses seem to like it. So hey.
Hey.
Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, the design process can be such an exciting voyage.
Oh yeah, always.
Scary too, but
Oh yeah. Yeah, especially because you're the person who needs to come up with the solution, right? It's not gonna be delivered to you on a silver platter, which makes it quite a daunting exercise because, yeah, you need to be very critical in your thinking in order to come up with the right solution. And even
Yep.
though I found a solution, I'm never 100% sure it's the right one, you know?
Yeah, it's never, you can never just easily tell when you're like in the end until it's tested and practiced. You can never tell for sure. Something that looks really good on paper can always go wrong in practice, and vice versa.
Hmm.
But I'm glad to hear it's been a fun process.
Oh yeah. And how were your days?
They put me on the big chonker route. It was very long, but it was it was doable, unremarkable. Just a lot of work, but nothing, no particularly stressful or problematic situations. How about you,
I'm
Wise?
happy to hear that.
Hold on. We have grey dwarves down here attacking our ship.
Bunch of hooligans.
They are. That's exactly what they are. I'm gonna fix it. I fixed it, and I'm also gonna kill these guys. Yeah, that's what you get. The day, not terribly exciting. Like, just got some exercise in, went for a pretty long drive on the ATV, and I don't know, had a look around. It's fun to just sit on it, like pop on it and drive somewhere every now and then. So, not terribly exciting.
Hey, Wise, I have a bronze maze for you. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. That's amazing.
Hey, it's a good joke.
Hey.
All right, I've got poison res and medium healing fermenting at the moment. Got meat cooking over here. I have a useless nectrove in my inventory.
Yeah, I threw it on the ground.
Yeah, I wish you
Go
could
into
deconstruct.
animal parts.
I wish you could deconstruct items like that into something a bit more useful.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Deconstruct.
Right. So what else can we do? We need to upgrade our workbench to a higher level in order to make, because we have everything we need to make the most powerful arrow in the game. We just can't make many of them, but first we need to upgrade the workbench.
What ingredients do you need?
I need to check what upgrades we have for the workbench at the moment. We have the tanning rack and chopping block. Tanning rack, chopping block. So what else we can make? That's a forge thing. Forge.
A staggered neck is quite cute. It tries to bend over on his hind legs. It just looks hilarious.
Let's see, workbench is at level 3. What do we need to make needle arrows? That level 4. Ugh.
Oh, needle arrows. Don't say we need to farm death squeedos.
Wow.
Yeah, we do.
No.
You don't?
We have enough for 40 arrows at the moment, which is not much, but it'll help.
Does it require death squeedos?
Yes.
Odin, I don't like you.
Where are you right now, Cap? Let me check the map. Here is the map. There you are.
I can come back if you want.
No worries, I'll be heading your way soon with a little present.
Oh, right. This tool shelf improvement requires obsidian, which is found in the... Well, it's in a different biome, so never mind. Yeah, forget about that. I guess we'll grab those good arrows at a later date. For now, I'm just gonna cook more food.
But is it like a crazy damage increase per arrow?
I'll check soon.
Because the steel-tipped ones were better, but not that much. I believe.
We could always craft better bows. No, no, actually, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna wait until... Alright, I'll give you the stats. Flint head arrows do 27 damage, and needle arrows do 62.
Whoa, that's a lot more, yeah.
Yes.
But you have to pay a high price.
You do.
Ah,
But they're actually...
I'll buy it at
the thing
a
is-
high price.
The thing is, the needle arrows are not very expensive. It's like 4 needles, 2 feathers, so they're dirt cheap, basically. And when you trek through the plains and you're constantly attacked by death squirrels, you kind of just amass a ton of needles. after a while.
Well, yeah, but that assumes you can fight them, and I can't. At the moment, still. I'm too scared.
Understandable, they are pretty threatening.
Yeah, I got instantly killed by them at least 3 times, so... Not a big fan.
Can relate.
Makes sense. All you gotta do is like eat more food and then like make sure you have over 100 HP and then you'll survive a hit. I think our shields right now should be good enough to parry their attacks, which means that you can counterattack and then immediately kill them. Like they can only take 1 hit from our weapons. They are glass cannons, so to speak.
Indeed.
Anyhow,
They shoot hard before they break, though.
they do.
Oh, you're
Anyways.
still farming the necks?
I was doing that, yeah.
Alright, I'm heading your way now. Like I said,
I'm heading back.
I have a little present for you.
A maze.
Mm-hmm.
Why, thank you.
Freshly smelted just for you.
I'm honored.
You should be.
Let's see, what's the time? 21. Not too bad. Let's see, is there anything else I can do to improve comfort here? Ah, yes, a hanging brazier. I'll make one of those.
Oh, thank you, kind sir.
You're welcome.
Oh, special delivery. Halfway across the world.
Indeed, indeed.
Now we're talking. I'm back to having 5 different types of food on me. Hooray. That's what I like to see. Now then, let's increase the comfort in here. Hanging brazier requires 1 chain, which I have somewhere around here.
Yep,
It
there should be
requires
some in the
5.
raw materials chest for the ores as well.
It also requires 5 bronze.
We should have plenty of stuff to make that now. And if it's not in the chest, it should be coming out the smelter soon enough.
Yep, I have 5 now.
Good, good.
I'm gonna try to increase our comfort level as high as it can go while we're here.
Very good.
So we can get the rested bonus higher. Oh, we have a lot of chains. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, we've explored a lot of crypts.
That's good, because chains are going to be needed later for some pretty high-end stuff. Pretty good. Oh, I just need to hang this from someplace. Oh. Right.
Oh my, that's quite an installation. Nice. I like it.
Oh yeah, the hearth is nice.
So many new build pieces.
Why is
yeah.
it? What did I pick up? Or is it because of...
Huh?
We just got tons of new build pieces in our, like... under the hammer. Like, you know what it does when it says, when you have a new item, it gives you tons of new recipes? That just happened.
And
yeah.
those are what now?
All the stone build pieces.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I put a stone cutter up here, so now you can make stones.
Stone.
Oh, I need 2 coal. Oh my.
Okay,
Are we gonna get that?
it's gonna be done soon. Feel free to grab whatever. I'll cut some more wood.
Okay,
Alright.
so would you recommend that I don't make flint head arrows? Or would those be a great filler that we don't actually need for boss fights, but for just regular hunting?
Oh yeah, comfort 10. Oh man, I feel like they're overkill for most things. Like overkill for hunting, overkill for joggers. Maybe good to have for the boss, maybe?
You need
Except-
you mean the needle ones, right?
Oh, the needle ones. I don't know. For this boss, arrows are of any kind, I believe, are kind of ineffective.
I know. I'm just
Maybe-
trying to
maybe
find a...
make-
Yeah.
Maybe, I think a friend of mine used fire arrows, but even those were kind of like, eh. But they do damage over time, so he just kept shooting him with fire arrows just to whittle him down from a safe distance, while the rest of us suffered up close.
Right, so I think it's better to just make the flint head ones if you want to go out hunting or something.
Do we
Just to have some... Yeah?
Do we have 20 fine wood, by the way?
I
25 wood?
only have wood, normal wood.
I can't find any.
How much did this one require? 20? 20 fine wood, yeah. Yeah, we're out of fine wood. Well, I can just teleport away and go grab some. Didn't you head off and make and grab more of that?
No, because I wasn't sure if you would need it.
Oh, I believe I said no.
Yeah, so I was like, alright, then I won't grab it for you.
Fair enough. I'll go grab some myself. So, the majority of furniture in this game requires fine wood.
That makes sense.
Oh, the game is just lagging like mad.
But yeah, once the meats are done, then I'd say we're ready for the next attempt.
We all have a mace, we all have armor, we have some decent food here. Oh yeah, you have set up this room very nicely.
It still needs some fine tuning. Everything's a bit cramped, and like the stone cutter is in the ceiling and there's a bed in the ceiling, but they're only there to add comfort. I have one more thing in mind that I can build that will add even more comfort. We should get 18 or 19 minutes of rested status. out of that.
That would be great.
Yeah. It's kind of a big deal. 50% better stamina regen and also 50% higher XP gain from everything you do. But these are things
Okay.
they don't tell you in the game. But for now, that is all I can do in the base, I believe.
All right, I've set some more smelting in motion, but I'm ready to fight whenever.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, I'm gonna grab a quick water. Be back in a moment.
Yes.
I'll grab this opportunity to get some tea.
Alright.
I mean, watered down tea.
Yep, first. Hello, viewers. It's just you and me. How are you doing today? Stay safe. Mask up. Keep your distance. Alright? Good. I believe in you.
Hello again.
Hello. I was alone for a moment. It's me and the viewers.
Oh, where's Thomas?
It's tea time.
Oh,
There's just random necktails in the water here. Several of them, actually. I'm gonna grab those. Get bonus. Right, the stone here. I'm gonna bring back all of it. 33 stone. Alright. Here we go. This is time to make it fancy.
you know, it's kind of satisfying to see just this whole stack of ingots fall out of the smelter. Like I just have a whole row of these metal ingots lying there. It looks kind of nice. I like it.
It does. Also, that portal. This is a better spot for this. Oh, hi. Actually, I don't like that angle. I'll make it. There we go. So where do we put the portal now then? Ow. We should probably make like a dedicated portal room of some kind. I'm just gonna put this somewhere. Like a temporary.
As long as we don't
Solution.
don't forget which portal is called what. It would be kind of awkward if we had to go all the way to the other side of the world to relearn the name of one of those things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's on stream, so we could always look it up there.
This we'll have to do. Bone mass. There we go. Right, comfort 13. Nice, cool throw to sit on. Oh man. Oh, never mind. Thought I'd missed something. I haven't. What else can I make? Do we have guk? We don't have that, right?
Do we have what?
Guk. No, I don't think so. It's like the green stuff that grows on the trees in the swamp. Those.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever picked any of that up.
There's 4 blueberries. That we do have. And 6 leather scraps. It's 1 leather scrap.
I have some leather scraps for you if you need them.
You should have some here. That's fine. Alright, I'll be putting some of that back in the chest. 'Cause there you go. This should increase comfort 1 more level.
Very nice. I'll check in a minute to see just how comfortable it actually is. All
Where
right,
to put it though?
we have a nice bit of metal all smelted and ready now.
That's nice.
In terms of iron, I think we can just about smelt whatever we like.
I don't even know what to put this thing. I kind of want to see it. Hold on. That bellows is in such a dumb spot. What can you do? Alright. That should be comfort 14. Maybe.
All right,
I'm
we
back.
have. Welcome back.
Why not?
Hi.
Hey, so we have no more raw ore. It's all either smelted or smelting.
Did you guys pick up the wood and the blueberries? I just destroyed. No, never mind. It's up on the roof. Actually, get the blueberries back. You do. Okay. That's great.
Comfort. It says comfort 13. Oh, it's
No,
for
it's
On my
14.
oh, nice. On my screen, it's not saying anything. Yeah, I put up a banner. I picked blue. I wanted to pick green because of St. Patrick's Day, but no.
Oh,
When is it St. Patrick's Day?
Was that like yesterday or something? Or I don't know. It was recently, anyways. But whatever.
It would be an interesting St. Patrick's Day if all the pubs are closed.
Oh yeah.
Not to be all stereotypical about it, but isn't that the main attraction for most people?
well, more like parades and events and such, right?
It's raining.
I would
I
know.
hate it.
Ooh, that's quite a throne. A raven throne.
Yeah.
You are the king now, Captain.
Bow down, mortals.
I'll just keep sitting here if you don't mind.
I do. Zap.
Okay, here you go. My lord.
Thank you.
When you put a door in front of it like that, it's more like an outhouse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't look at me while I'm taking a crap.
Yeah. I guess that's
Oh, I'm on
also
fire.
some kind of throne.
Oh, the meat base is still not done. Just waiting for that, I guess. I'm gonna cook some more meat, I guess. Put these away.
I'm going to grab some more wood. I need to make arrows.
Alright.
Because we can never have enough.
Indeed. Check the arrow situation over here. Yep,
The
that's
red-
one of those.
Yeah, the rested bonus is pretty nice though. Like 20 minutes.
No, 20. Perfect.
Or 21.
21 even, yeah. That's as high as I can make it go now.
Yeah,
Anything else
that's
I want to make that to bump it requires stuff we haven't encountered yet.
pretty good. So we basically have max comfort, we have blunt weapons, and we have good armor. So what else do we want at this point before we go to fight again? Oh, the poison and the poison resist meat.
I think Wise already made a couple of those, right?
It's fermenting, but we do have 3 in a chest here. Yeah, we have 3. In the top chest here we have lox meat and carrot soup and sausages.
Very nice.
So that's 3 types of food, which should boost your HP to well over 100. It should boost your HP to 20, 90, 150 plus the base 25. A lot.
Very good.
The carrots sure are taking forever though.
Yeah, it took a very long time last time as well.
While you're right, I can't speak. Oh right, we're in the wrong spot. I figured we would. We should probably put down another portal somewhere, or maybe just tear down one of these and point one of them to bone mass.
Yeah.
Actually, we can just go to the camp up north, tear down the portal inside our house, and then bring that with us to bone mass and rebuild it.
Yeah,
Since
but
we don't have
won't bone mass attack it if we just put it there?
No, not if you. I mean, yes, if you fight too close to the structure, if you hide inside it, but he will not like target it. Should be all right.
All right. How much poison resist do we have right now?
5 total. I have 2 on me. There's 3 in the chest here.
I guess if we have one more, then we have 2 apiece. That might be a good thing to aim for.
Yes. I feel like these should be done soon-ish.
Ow. Is this necessary?
Says the guy who punches me randomly.
I mean, that's a joke, right?
Or is it? Maybe it's a deep felt hatred for me for all those years of criticism. It manifests itself in punching me in virtual games.
Ah, yeah. That makes perfect sense, yeah, sure.
I'm being dramatic, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. We have a lot of blueberries, but can't really use them for anything.
You can make jam, right?
Yeah, that requires like 8 raspberries per 4 jam, so it's quite expensive. Raspberries is like one of those things you never have enough of. Never.
All right.
What else can I make?
Well-
I think we're ready for this.
Yeah, we're all smelted out, so
Can we make some kind of hammer? I think we can. It could be. It could be a workbench thing. Our main house is like horribly neglected at this point. Oh, we still have.
Yes.
There's a stag breaker. The chitin. We still have that on the ship, right?
alright, I have lots of food. So I'm ready for the battle whenever you guys are. Although, do we have 10 of those bones? Where are we keeping those bones?
Like here and there.
I think we have plenty of them. Maybe check the animal parts.
The meads are still fermenting, so maybe give it some more time. As for the bones, I have 15 in this chest here, which is not where they're supposed to be. But I can bring 10 with me.
Sounds good to me.
I'm
There's
coming
two,
back with 100. I'm coming back with 150 wood. So
Very
Oh,
nice.
nice.
There's 2 in the chest here as well, so we just have some bones here and there. Bone.
bone trouser.
That is such a catchy one. I remember at one global game jam I had that set as our alarm clock.
Yeah. Oh, poor neighbors.
I mean, they should be happy to be woken up with such a cheerful song.
Yes.
Well, I am all rested up.
Dang it. I'm just making some small upgrades here. Oof, this is... It's not looking great, but... They can try to break through this. I dare them. Ugh,
All right, another 240 arrows.
cool.
Very nice. I could definitely use a few more arrows, to be honest. I only have 1.
That's not a whole lot.
Indeed, it is not.
You end on the precipice of running out of arrow, literally.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, there is like 5 withered bones in the ingredients chest.
Yes.
Not sure if they're supposed to be there.
No.
I'm picking those up and
just
I'm carrying
Could
them
not
somewhere
be
else.
bothered. Hum.
Oh, we have like 30 of them already. All right.
Do we have more fine wood somewhere, or did you only get regular wood?
Now Mister is is giving me quality.
Is a good amount of trees over by our.
All right,
Oh,
I'll get
mass
some fine
base?
wood for you.
No, I'm thinking we can maybe grab it on the way out. I'm thinking like the emergency portal can be renamed to something else, and we can. Like I hate breaking down portals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of bringing just the eyes and just the settling cores, and then I'll cut down a bunch of trees on our way to bone mass.
Makes sense. Are we going there now then? What's the plan?
The meat is not done yet. Should be done
Oh,
soon.
of course. Why does the meat take so long?
I don't know. 2 days. I'm gonna check Valheim ferment time.
I'm stealing 1 poison resistance.
A fermenter cycle takes 2 in-game days. The question is, can you speed it up by sleeping? Except it's daytime now.
I mean, we can try. I can try. Ow.
Yes.
Yeah, don't use that side of the table.
You
It'll
can't
get dirty.
sleep at this time. So
We're not even allowed to sleep. Viking can sleep when he wants.
yeah.
All right, in that case, I'm chopping some fine wood for Mr. Wise.
Cool. Come for 14. Why am I getting 14? Oh, 14 is what we have. Right, never mind. That's the right. That's correct. I see that you guys have not grabbed all of the food yet. Yeah.
What? I have not picked any food
I have grabbed food.
because I thought, well, I'll just wait for the big moment when we distribute it evenly.
We've had Grey Dwarfs in our... Yeah, over here. Dicks. They destroyed some of the carrots. That is unacceptable.
Quick, a retaliated. Wow, my English. Retaliative move.
I'd love
That
to.
one. Revenge.
Yeah. We'll carry out our revenge soon enough. In the meantime, we're just gonna sit here and wait for this to... Ow, I took some damage from that. There's smoke in the roof, but that's fine. Let's see, what else can I
Smoke.
make? No, there's nothing else I can make at the moment. Oh well. Huh. We can make a bonfire. We should make a bonfire. Ah. For that, we need core wood. You need ancient bark. And you need regular wood and need you need fine wood as well. But that's on the way. And you need 1 certain core. Ow. Ow. Bonfires keep monsters away. So that I want that.
Indeed, that's useful.
Very. Can you even see these crafting recipes? I'm wondering. You should be able to see them, right? The bonfire, because you picked up all the different items that require it. It's in the mist tab.
I don't see any pop-up for me.
If you take out the hammer and check the misc tab, it's the third item from the top left. Bonfire.
Yeah, I can
One
see.
certain corner.
No hearth,
Yeah.
no bonfire. Oh no, there it is. You're right. It is there.
Yep. Good.
Hmm.
I was thinking I could just plop it down here before we head out. Oh, here come the Grey Dwarves. We just kind of like go around the wall. The wall does not even extend down into the water, so makes sense. I think I'm gonna finish that wall. Good enough. Well, hello there.
Oh hi.
Hello?
Hey.
Ohio.
I mean, I could eat another bite, but I'm not gonna.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Finally, they're done.
Indeed.
The meat is done. Hooray!
Well, that took a
Who's
good long
slamming
while.
the microphone?
Sorry?
Who's slamming the microphone like it's Easter?
Alright, I put some healing meat into the top chest, and the poison stuff. So once you bring back the fine wood, we can head out.
I didn't mean to hit my microphone.
And I'm gonna rename the emergency portal to Bone Mass 2.
Bone Mass 2!
or
The great
know.
sequel to Bone Mass 1.
or
Bone Saw is ready.
or Bone Boss. Bone Boss.
To be honest, it's like that boss design is pretty dumb.
It is, and it's certainly not a bone mass.
Yeah, it's more like a
Blob.
blob mass.
Yeah. Blob mass.
Yep, it's the blob. It leaps and creeps and glides and slides across the floor.
Alright. 5 types of food, 2 types of potions. Then everything I need for 1 portal and 1... Oh, wait, we should probably put another meat base in this. Now, while we're away, this can be fermenting. What do we want to make? Say honey, thistle, blood bag, eye. Thistle, honey, blood bag, and eyes. There's some eyes. There we go. Hey!
Whoops.
What else do we want to make?
I didn't
More
mean to stand in the dinner.
10 raspberries. Oh, we have that. Fantastic. 1 dandelion. Alright. Medium healing, 4 blood bags.
Gerard en paardenbloem op avontuur.
What?
It just dawned on me that I knew this before, but yeah, my brain is pretty slow at the moment. Like dandelion,
Yeah, yeah.
paardenbloem.
Wow.
And our Dutch name for Geralt of Rivia was Gerard.
Gerard. Gerard van Rivia.
I dislike Gerard so much as a name.
Wow. Why?
It's just an ugly name in my opinion.
Alright. That's my uncle's name.
Are you offended?
No, not really.
Why? Why? When you can be offended for him? That's like
Yeah,
internet people's favorite pastime.
indeed.
It's kind of getting offended for other people's sake is a bit, you know. So self-serving.
Presumptuous.
It's so self-serving too.
Yeah.
You know what I think? I had this thought recently, like social media. The degree to which people will get offended or outraged at stuff is directly proportionate to how much they think they'll win with it. For example, YouTube comments nobody reads, so no one really cares. But on Twitter, where each tweet is equal, people are much more likely to start complaining about stuff. Farming those likes and retweets so they can feel like they have more meaning to their existence.
It's such a relief to me. Like sometimes I try to to use Twitter and then I regret it almost immediately. And if I stop using it for a while, it just feels so healthy to not be on that platform.
Yeah.
For me at least.
I can totally see that. Yeah, I've been trying not to use it much. I've been trying not to use it much either.
Oops.
I accidentally walked into a portal.
I accidentally this gate. I'll fix it.
And now Wise renamed it so you can't return.
Whoa.
And now I are died.
Nah.
Walk outside, instantly get eaten by a death skeeto.
Are you serious?
No.
It's just being dramatic.
It would just be a funny scenario if I got accidentally teleported here and instantly killed.
I mean, it is possible. It's Valheim after all.
Oh yeah, it's definitely possible.
You know that I think mosquito is a stupid name for a bug? I think we had
Plenty
this.
of those.
I think we might have had this talk at some point where we mentioned, like in Dutch, it's just mug, which is better. It's short and disgusting, just like the creature.
I hate mosquitoes. Worst part of summer, for sure.
Yep. I'm a
What
bit...
is a mosquito in Swedish?
Mygga.
Mygga. Mygga.
Mygga. Oh, hello!
That's probably... Miga, that's probably related to mug.
It sounds like it indeed.
Yeah, it's probably related.
Did you have the fine wood?
I do. I
That's-
come with presents.
That is some very fine wood.
Alright. So, fantastic. So while
Is
we're
that-
here,
is
come
that
check
enough?
out... Yes. So here, come over to the bonfire. Let's celebrate our...
Oh, I wanted to run over to the bonfire and run through a portal. Oops. 1 second, that was stupid.
You only make a mistake once, am I right? Oh, it's been lit already. Wah, wah.
I mean,
Don't kick bonfire.
ow, it burns.
Yeah.
Doink.
One
Are
fire.
you sure? Are you sure the carrot plants won't catch fire?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
They don't care, Rut.
Let's see. I'm gonna try something which I have. Let's see. I do this. All right. Look up to the sky. Whee.
That's cool.
Oh wow, that goes high.
Fireworks.
Wow. It's. We should do that at night. It probably looks way better at night. But yeah, you can throw certain cores into the bonfire to shoot off fireworks.
Alright, but that seems like a huge waste of a precious resource.
Oh, we have a good amount of certain cores right now. I think 15 or something. So it's all right.
Alright,
Yeah,
so is it time, friends? Is it time?
Is it? It is time. It is time.
I need to drop off some crap and then I can.
Just double check your inventory first, so we, have everything we need.
Yeah, I didn't bring any food yet, so I need to pick something.
Exactly. There's poison resistance and healing potions in the top left chest, and then we have good meats in one of the other ones. And now I'm gonna. Is it 20? Fine wood for portal, I believe. Yes. There we go. Perfect.
Dunk.
Right, equipment has been repaired. Food has been eaten. Potions have been picked up. Potions have not been picked up.
I grabbed 2 of them. That seemed like my fair share.
You did? So I only made 6 and I have 2 of them. There's still 4 here.
I'll pick 2 as well.
Make sure to take some carrot soup and lox meat and sausages. Those 3 combined should give you like tons and tons of HP.
Yeah, but I'll eat them just as soon as we're absolutely sure we're going into the battle.
Right. I would advise eating them right as we step into the portal, because one meal lasts for, like, how long does the lox meat last? 2,000 seconds. That is 32 minutes, I believe.
Something like
33 minutes. Plenty of time. Remember,
So,
you still need
yeah?
to survive the walk through the plains to the boss, so...
Yeah, I'll do it once we enter the portal.
Yeah, here we
By
go.
the way, I'm still carrying the swamp key. I'm not sure if we need it, right?
I have one on me, so we only need
Okay.
one. Let's see. Sausages. Lox meat. Carrot soup. Tally ho!
Yep, let's go. Here he comes, Banana Slammer.
And we're all rested. Yeah, 20 minutes, 30 seconds rest. That's great. Of course, it's nighttime and we feel cold. Could have stepped this away, but alright. Whatever. Ah! Ooh. Oh, there's good old friend, old pal Odin again. Oh, it's the fact that it's nighttime is bad, because that means they're gonna spawn like extra foolings. And here comes the mist. Whatever.
Cap, are you coming?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
I'm right behind you.
I was just worried for a second there. It's kind of foggy, so I can't see very well.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
the timing of this fog was perfect.
oh, can you hear the fuelings?
Yeah. Ooh.
Do you have the bones, Wise?
I do.
Okay, good.
Correct.
Oh, I almost died again. Wow.
Oof. That would have been tragic.
I don't want to get wet. Actually, we're gonna get wet as soon as we enter the swamp. Never mind.
No, you know, we can set up a simple campfire
Eat your food.
nearby to rest at.
Oh,
a bit.
there's the health meter.
Oh, he's still here?
Yeah.
Are they not supposed to despawn? Was the other one a freak accident, or is this one just unique?
That is weird.
Oh, it's right there.
All right. All right.
Okay, I set up a campfire here at the start. Looky here.
I'm gonna hide this portal here. There. This will have to do for now, I think. Actually, I can maybe put down some quick, like super quick walls here.
I'm gonna wreck it.
I'm gonna wreck it. He has healed all the way back up, though.
Yes.
Remember, arrows don't do that much damage.
Yeah, you're right. I just
No.
had to try.
Don't forget your poison potions.
I do have my resistance on me.
Yep. Same.
Okay. Also, this bastard keeps spawning new enemies with certain parts of his attacks, which is annoying.
Oh yeah, it's like a dot city over here.
Yeah.
Ow! Well, I'm down to 60 HP already. All the small things, especially the skeleton archers, are just peppering me with stuff. And there's a fool in here too. What the heck?
Oh, Kukwausen.
Oh, I might be dying here. Yeah.
Take your poison. The potion.
I died.
Oh,
Alright, did you set up a new portal, Wise?
I did. It's pretty close by. I'll see if I can draw him out of there. Problem is, we have a 1-star fool in here too, or goblin. We're too close to the plains.
The enemies are fighting each other, so that will resolve itself as long as we keep some distance.
Yes.
But how come? Like the first time we did this, there were no.
Jesus.
There were no extra enemies.
Oh, we
Right?
still have the passive spawns in the swamp though. And then the boss itself spawns blobs and stuff.
So which portal should I take? Bone mass?
Bone boss. The dumb thing here is that the bone mass is trying to attack things in the plains, which is not a great.
Yep, I just
But
got
we
attacked
have-
by a death skeeto while trying to
Oh wow,
run.
we also have a wraith here.
Oh, this boss heals pretty quickly, too. You see that? He's already back to full.
Yeah,
Wow, that's demoralizing.
right. Right. Let's forget about this. Let's sleep the night away, and then come back. I'm gonna go through the portal now and come back home. This is not happening. The portal is far too close to the plains, which means that we're gonna get passive enemy spawns from the plains coming over, and that 1-star fooling will like basically one-shot all of us, armor or not. There are enemies nearby, it says. No? So what I'm thinking is we all step through the portal at the same time, and then I tear it down, and then I go into the swamp, and then put it up again elsewhere. In a better spot, like away from the goblins.
Whoops.
This is- So whenever you guys are ready. But first, sleep away the night.
I died, so I need to get my stuff.
Alright, let's sleep first. Right.
Good morning, the game says.
Yes, good morning. So now we go through the portal together, all at once. Then I'll tear it down and move it immediately.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Alright, so he's... Bone Dude is, like, behind this
Yeah.
place. Alright, let's go. Oh, we have Ike tier too. Here we go.
1 second.
Oh, you have the bone... Oh, never mind. Yeah, Ike tier, alright.
Where are you going?
Me?
What?
I'm
Yeah,
moving.
you're going north.
I'm gonna set up the portal in a better spot.
Do we need to follow you?
I mean, you should...
Alright.
You should pick up his stuff and then come
I have
over
my
here,
stuff
yes.
now.
Draw... We need to draw the boss deeper into the swamp.
Okay, I'll follow you then, I guess.
Because those goblins would have made this basically impossible. Right, this is a good place for... crafting table...
Do I need to try and lure the boss towards us then? Okay, I've got it following me.
Alright, I've set up the portal now.
Okay, I'm bringing the boss over if you guys are ready.
Sure.
Oh, it spawned quite a few skeletons at the same time.
Yeah, this boss is a major pain in the ass. Like, it's so much worse than the other ones.
Yeah, the healing factor is crazy.
But yeah, the Elder really has nothing on this one.
Nope. I mean, it was pretty cool, but at least it didn't heal like this.
Indeed. Fortunately, the skeletons don't really do anything to us. They do nothing. So, if one of us can draw his attention, the rest of us can keep punching him.
Oh yeah, we can actually do some pretty severe damage to him if we just keep at it.
Yeah. Yeah, it keeps changing targets. So if it turns towards you or whatever, like evade, while the rest of us hit it in the back.
Oh, I
My
need to
stamina
run.
is
I need
just
to
not
run
coming
before
back.
I get killed. Oh, I might actually die.
Well, healing potions.
I don't have any.
That's not good.
I have the poison resist, but not the healing.
I took the rest from the chest because you said you had two on you. I have
Oh,
three on me.
that's
so
because
can...
I thought you meant the poison resist, not the healing.
Oh. Well, I can give you one.
Rip. Which portal was is the boss one?
The bone boss? Yeah.
Oh, there, yeah.
Ow. Why is it that certain attacks hurt so much more than the rest?
Can enemies land crits?
If they hit you in the back, yeah.
Which is pretty probable if they circle you.
Oh yeah. Alright, that hurt.
Well, I'm trying to hit a blob, but it just wouldn't register.
You're hitting the stump it's sitting on, so just step away from it. I think it's stuck on it, on there.
Not anymore.
I feel like my maze is not doing a whole lot of damage against this guy.
Ooh.
We've actually made a good dent in him though now. Okay, so the bow and arrow isn't so good at doing damage, but it is good at drawing his attention.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to get him to be angry at me so you guys can hit him in the back.
Alright.
But he's more focused on you right now, I think. Do any of you guys have a poison resist left you can spare? Because I don't have poison resist.
I have one.
Yeah, here. It's on the ground here.
Right, thank
I
you.
need to heal, but
And also a healing potion here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. What?
You didn't pick up the healing potion, so I'll take it up again.
I
Somebody
had to run past.
oh, I might be dying too. I don't have any healing potions.
Here.
Thank you.
Where was the other healing potion? Why Zurich?
Thomas has it.
Oh, okay.
What?
Why
I
is
only
it
got-
that...
I don't
I
have
only-
it.
Should... Then it's on the ground somewhere.
I only have one. The one you gave me.
Then that's the one, yeah. We don't have more. This might not be doable at the moment.
No, we need way more.
But we can, yeah, we need more poison resist, but in terms of damage, we can whittle him down. Pretty sure of that.
Yeah. If there's a next try, we need at least like 2 to 3 extra healing meats per person.
Yes.
This isn't doable. Like I'm dying again. Almost. And it's not from the boss. It's just the extra enemies.
Yeah. I'm not regaining my stamina particularly fast.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
the extra enemies are a problem. It's just like that they whittle you down, that's the thing.
Yep.
Yeah, and
they're
the fact
poison-
that even with the poison resistance, you still get damaged. That's also
Yes.
a problem.
I have drawn his aggro, so if you can hit him from the back now, this would be the moment.
I forgot to take my other poison rest potion, so I had to retreat and heal.
Yeah,
That was my last healing potion.
Fair enough, I'll just keep attacking him.
So when does he heal then? When
Just-
there's no aggro?
Just very slowly, passively all the time, I think.
Yeah, it's very slow though.
Yeah, not enough to make a difference during the battle, but enough to make a difference if you stop fighting him.
Yes. I wonder if he can... Never mind. Oh, I can finally eat more food. Good. Because my stamina was so bad.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna die, I think.
Behind
Okay,
you,
I
slime.
somehow didn't survive. RIP. I survived, but then I got poisoned again.
Oh.
And then I really died.
The food itself isn't really healing me that fast.
No, once you're in battle and wet and cold and all that, the effects are so diminished, yeah.
Yep.
That's why I set up a campfire nearby, but it didn't really seem to help much.
It's so random. Oh, never mind. I was so random what my attacks do. I was hitting him with my hands. See, that's way better. Still not enough.
Behind you, yeah, oozes,
Oh.
blobs.
I don't care about the blobs. I was trying to evade his attack, but you know.
My mace
my-
is like a half durability already.
Yeah, but at this
Same.
point, since the portal is so close, I almost think we can whittle him down like this. As long as we just keep leaping at him with maces, he'll go eventually. It might not be super fun, but we can do it.
Yes, poison me again.
Once without a potion, poison potion, still it's GG.
Yeah, I have 2 minutes left. Wow, even with my tower shield. Plenty of damage. Okay, yeah, I need to back up. Please don't poison me.
basically, we're gonna have to take turns hitting this guy. Here we go, poison. Thank you. I love it.
Okay, guys, can you look over here for a second? I'm gonna set up a campfire. If you sit near it, you should get rested again a little bit.
Look out for the blob.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so
I have tons of rested, so I have 10 minutes of rested, so it's fine.
Yeah, I have 10 minutes as well.
Good, good.
If it would stop raining, for instance, it would be fine. Or stop
It never stops
spawning
raining.
mobs.
Yeah, I think the green rain is everywhere around this boss.
I mean,
I
it rains all the time in this one. It's one of the things about it that is kind of sucky. So
Right.
in this battle, we had one friend on blob killing duty because he was using a weapon called a stag breaker, which is a giant hammer, and that it's a unique weapon type. You pound the ground with that hammer, and it does like crush damage or something. It basically wrecks these things. So he was just doing that while the rest of us were attacking this thing.
Sounds like a good division of labor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get him to walk into the fire, but I'm not sure if he's gonna do it.
I'm just waiting for my HP to heal because I get hit once by this dude, then I am back in retreat mode for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, it's the same for me now. Like, oh yeah, think I'm dying. Yeah. Thanks, game. Skills lowered.
That hurts, especially the skills lowered thing. Well, I died again.
I am not a huge fan of this boss. It's hard, but it's hard in a way that I don't like. Too many blobs all over the place, and the poison they put on you is kind of brutal.
Yep.
Yeah, this boss doesn't feel like the other boss. Well, actually was kind of cool, because it felt like you had to avoid the patterns or stand behind the pillars. But this one is just like, okay, it creates a giant field of poison and endless minions that also poison you around itself. Good luck, jerk. That's basically the strategy.
Yeah, the game gives you limited options to mitigate the damage, and I think that's what's the issue here. Like, you have those potions, you can feed yourself well, and that's about it. Ay. Where's my...
There's so many blobs, and then we have a Draugr here too, because why not?
Come on, just
No way.
fuck off. Please. Just let me get my stuff.
Oh, he's turning towards me again.
Alright, I'll see if I can draw him to me again.
Where's my corpse?
Okay, I think he's going towards me, or no? No, he's still going for
No,
you.
he's after me. It's been after me for some time now.
Alright, I'll see if I can change that.
Like I'm being chased by an army of blobs here.
Okay, I think I've aggroed him.
Nope.
No, he turned around though.
Yeah, I was hitting him in the back, and then he was like, "Grr, no. No bueno.
Fair enough. Hey, at least we did some damage to him. Ooh, you just did some really good damage there, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hit him in the back.
Okay, I'll
Who knows?
join.
This might take so long that our meat will be done by the time we go back to refuel. You can also make meats that instantly refill your stamina. Would be nice right about now, actually.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Wow,
Yeah.
just...
Alright, he's
Thanks.
after me now.
Okay. I survived, but my health is too low to
Oh
engage.
man, what, you can't be serious.
What happened?
Fucking hell. It just died. Like, the animations of the balls are so poorly made. Like, there's a little bit of a tell, right? That he will smash or swing his arms, but it's like a split second.
Yeah, it doesn't look... It's not that clearly communicated. It doesn't help that he's kind of a formless blob too.
It is pretty bad. And every time you die, just... No, I'm not feeling this one.
No. Well, yeah,
Alright,
me neither. But the quicker we can get it out, the better then. If we defeat it, we don't have to do it again. I would assume. Hope.
Yes. Yeah, of course, of course. The next boss is much, much better.
Oh, I might actually die from the poison here. I wish I had health potions. Rip me. There we go.
Yeah, I just checked the fermenter, it's still not ready.
He's almost down to half health. I just jump at him and just attack him. Like now the poison resistance is gone, so this is not gonna happen, I think. Unless you keep throwing yourself at him, but then you'll be sacrificing a good chunk of your skills.
Nah,
I mean, you can-
the skill no skill drain thing is still in effect.
Oh, that? Yes. It's in effect for a while after your first death. Where is the teleporter? Oh, over there.
Oh, one important thing: if you're staggered, I'm not sure what just happened, but it automatically unequipped my shield and mace.
If you touch deep water, that happens. Where
Oh,
did I...
maybe that was it.
There's the portal. I need
Oh
to go
well,
back and
instant
repair
death
stuff.
because poison.
Maybe we should have made it metal iron maces, but then again, those are way, way, way more expensive.
Yeah, but we have so much iron anyway.
There are 2 more potions here, by the way.
Fuck
Poison
off!
Systems. Right, coming back.
Yeah, I'll be dying again. Game design, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Okay. When he's doing that attack, that leaves him wide open for a fairly long time, so you can just wail on him.
Indeed, but the poison though.
There is a poison resistance potion in the base.
That hurts a lot.
Yeah, there's one left, by the way.
Yes.
Well,
I mean, I
am.
can take it, but then you don't have one.
Bone mass
The
is
fermenter isn't ready.
halfway dead, by the way. Halfway dead.
Fermenter takes so long. You're making frost resistance?
Yes. I figured this would go better than this. Oh man, I'm being chased by like a pile of enemies. Have mercy.
Please, your omnipotence, have mercy.
Time to clear out some blobs. Oh wait. Right. Killed just about half of them. More than that.
I'm taking the last poison resistance. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, go for it, go for it. I don't see myself contributing much from here, aside from punching him a few times and then dying. Go right ahead.
So all of his minions are dead at the moment, except for this lone skeleton.
Alright, I'll try to get some chip damage in then. Let me see if I can get him and maybe draw him away from you for a bit too. Ooh, I'm actually doing some decent damage here, yeah. And you too. Good, 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 good. Okay, he's turning around, so I'm going to run and scream like a child.
I don't feel rested anymore.
Yeah, that happens in the middle of a battle.
I may have to go back and rest. Because that... Oh, now we have Draugrs here too.
Yeah, you know, this boss
wow.
would be decently doable if he didn't spawn so many extra minions.
Yeah.
Like, I take a distance, take some
Yes.
distance and try to rest, and then it's just like, oh, but did we mention there will be 25 slimes running after you, trying to poison you as well?
Not to mention archers and... If it was just slimes, then maybe.
I would still, that would still be a tough sell for me,
me
to be honest, but I get your point.
Well, I'm aggroing Miss America over here. I'm constantly staggered, like, okay, just pile on the frustration. I can take it.
You feel rested. You feel cold!
Be consistent.
Yeah.
This is the secret though, you always feel something. Now it's wet and cold because it's nighttime.
Oh man.
I am once again out of arrow. Oh, well,
God.
that's curtains for me.
here. This Draugr archer is hiding next to the bone mass. And advanced enemy strats here.
It's a shame, we had about halfway down, but now we're not doing consistent damage anymore because our resistances have run out.
Ugh.
Oh, I died again.
There's
Wow,
a-
nice.
There's a wraith here. Can I block these attacks?
You know what would have helped? If the resistances that you consume remain when you die. Like, we're running out of those meats so quickly because we die over and over again. If you don't have those resistances, you die even faster.
Yeah, it's a cycle. It would be really nice if it was like a spell that stays with you even if you die. But
Okay,
yeah.
the healing meats are done. I can bring them with you if you want, but I don't have any poison resistance.
That one should be done within the next 30 seconds. I'm thinking maybe... Ugh. This freaking wraith, man. Go away. You just had to spawn.
Okay, I think the bone mass is after me, so you may be able to attack it from the back.
I'm quickly trying to make some poison resistance.
Oh man, this guy is in deep water here. That's annoying. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back. Actually, no. Yeah. I
But if someone is someone should keep him busy, right?
I want to go back and yeah, I can keep him somewhat busy, but I want to go back and grab the healing. Oh wait, I made frost resistance. Never mind. I'm just gonna have to make do with natural healing then.
Yeah, I'm fermenting poison resistance at the moment. 2 fermenters,
Right.
but I'm not sure how long that will take. Probably too long.
I can't do this alone though. I'm kind of just not really doing anything here, other than running.
Yeah, I don't have the health or resistance to even survive one hit of poison right now.
Same.
But I can try to draw him away a bit.
I think it's a waste of time, guys. I think we need to stop
Probably.
because this takes too long. I think. Not that I'm impatient, but just to see that we quickly die and die again, we just lose all of those skills.
Well, it does the no skill drain thing.
I don't know how long it does that though.
So far, I have only lost skills once, and I've died like 6 times. You'll know when it on the top left it says the gods are merciful, means you don't lose skills that time.
Okay.
If you die all the time, you cannot lose skills. Tap head.
Yeah.
Keep refreshing that skill drain thing. No skill drain thing.
So I'm not sure what you want to do, but I can at least bring the healing potions to you if you want.
We have healing potions.
Yeah, we have 6 of them. The fermenter was ready. Okay, I'll bring them then.
I'm kind of coming on over. I wonder if we should sleep away the night so we don't have to.
Oh, if you want it, here, have 2.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I don't have any poison resistance.
Neither do I. I have 1 minute of potion resistance left. Take my. Oh, he's gonna do the puke bit. All right, good. Fantastic.
Yeah, every time I think we can't do this, but then I see like the damage we do. It's like, that is some good damage though. When you are able to get some hits in.
I did that alone, by the way.
Yeah, I know our weapons are actually clearly good enough, right? In terms of weapons, we're clearly good enough. It's just that poison effect that keeps tripping us up every time.
Yeah, and the fact that you die, which means you use up another of the potions.
Yeah, it's a problem that just makes itself worse. Okay, I have lured some of the slimes this way. I don't know if that helps at all, but... I need to
Only
bring more
15 more
food next
remaining.
time.
Our poison resistance goes away in about 7 seconds, so. Run away!
Oh no, I don't have any poison resistance. And I'm bathing in this stuff.
Basically. Yeah, my
Something is
resistance
healing
gone
me,
now.
but I don't know what. Something
Here
is
comes the
healing.
wraith.
Ah yes, I'm dying again. With 1 poisoning. Thanks.
Wraith is here to wreck the party.
Yep.
Ah! Now he's coming for me. No bueno. Come on. You dick. Eat all of the dicks.
Something like that,
All of
yeah.
them?
Where is the portal again? I keep losing it. I need to mark it.
Yeah, fermenter isn't ready yet, so.
There's the portal. It's not doable without the poison resistance, so I would just abandon this one.
Yeah,
Now
but it's
the
a bit
wraith
it's a
is
bit
chasing
sunk
one of you
cost
guys.
now because we can if we just keep trying, we can eventually do this, but it's gonna cost so much time that it's a question of is it worth it to
No.
make it that unfun. Oh, okay, the wraith just killed me from. Oh, it didn't actually kill me, but came very close to killing me from behind there.
Yeah. Because it's nighttime, we're cold, and we have certain enemy types spawning too. Some poison. Do we have more here? This is frost resistance.
That's frustrating because I just want this boss out of the way now.
Yeah.
I mean, we could continue if the fermenter was any faster.
Mhm.
Like if it was done now.
Maybe we should build more of those. They're not 5 bronze. Yeah. Maybe we should make several more of those.
At least double. Like 2 more would be not much of a luxury.
Not really, no.
All right, heading back in.
I just got killed again.
Oh, then we need to be quick. Because Wise is also at the base.
Oh right, yeah. Well, last time it just also
Uh-oh.
continued existing, so...
Yeah, but the health bar then does it? It regains.
I don't think it's... I'm not sure if it's faster if it's not in a fight. I think it just passively heals all the time, but don't quote me on that. Either way, you're already here, so it's no problem either way.
Oh, it's
Without
fun.
any poison resist.
Yeah, well, you did some good damage there.
Woo. Oh, 23. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead already.
The thing is, you do good damage when you get to wail on him, like I've done several times. The thing is, I've only been able to do that because I had a poison resist potion.
Right. That's true.
And if you don't have one, then you're gonna die every time you do it. And kind of don't want to do that. It's gonna be wasting all your skills and your time. So I would rather just save it for next session and then prepare a bit more. Maybe upgrade the maces one step further. Make sure we all have like 5 potions each of every kind. That kind of thing.
I mean, I'm not in any hurry. I mean, I'm totally fine with just quitting the battle now. Even though we're so close. Well, close. I mean, we're halfway there.
Yeah, but it's... How many of our supplies have been used? Just...
Lots of them. Yeah, way too much.
Oh, I'm putting down another fermenter now. What do we need in this? You have poison in both of these, alright. So I'm gonna be making another... let's see. I'm gonna make medium healing. Honey, blood bag, raspberries. I don't think we have enough raspberries. We have none. Huh. You need raspberries for minor and medium healing.
Right.
More poison resistance, I guess. Honey.
And the whole screen is green. I'm like, I can't even see the boss. All right.
And oddly enough, when he does that AOE poison attack, that's one of the best opportunities to hit him.
You're
because
kidding
it
me.
takes so long.
Mm-hmm.
The game is like, yeah, just unarm him.
Yep. Swamp is not exactly the funnest place to fight in, that's for sure.
I am being poisoned to high heavens, but I am doing some damage.
Yeah, I'll keep trying to give you support as well. Frustration is just how little opportunity you have.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah, but you got him down a significant amount. I'm gonna try and take it over and see if I can get him a bit as well.
Let's see if I can make fire arrows. It's resin.
Oh no,
wood.
I was poisoned apparently.
Please be ready.
You don't have. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna try fire arrows at this dude.
Okay, I've been able to get a few hits in on him.
Right, I'm heading back out into boner hell.
That's one way to put it. Ooh, I hope he doesn't
Oh, he's
attack.
right there.
Yeah.
Bang. Yeah, take that. Oh, it does nothing.
He's attacking me, so take this upper. Oh, the fire doesn't do much. No, it does a little bit.
But he is on fire.
Oh, it is doing damage, just like 0.7.
Yeah, but the arrow does the same amount of arrow as arrow does arrow.
The arrow does does a lot of arrow. That's true.
You're speaking the game language.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you have not enough arrow.
Please don't move into the water, silly man.
Basically, the arrow itself does about as much arrow again arrow damage as a
Arrow,
flint's
arrow.
arrow. Yes, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So the initial hit does something, and then the rest does a bit more. I'm just gonna use these to whittle him down from a safe distance.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're getting there. We're getting there.
It's doing something, I guess.
Yeah, we're almost down to 2/3 now.
I mean, sunken cost fallacy and all that.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna let him
Best
kill
to
me
just
and
keep-
just get the hits in I can here.
Best to just keep going. Oh, come on! Oh, come on, that was not fair. I was poisoned by a blob that landed on my head. So I ran away and it stayed on my head. Thank you.
Well, the end is in sight.
Oh, he's lagging
Gotta
now.
stay positive.
Indeed. Believe in yourself.
Yeah, look forward to the next region, which is like way nicer than this one. He appears to be stuck. Or is he
Ooh.
just attacking something else?
Can
No,
we
he's
cheese
not
him to
stuck.
death then? I want to cheese him to death at this point.
You can cheese these things to death. You can build like a large platform or like tall platform and just pelter him with arrows until he dies from it, but it takes a long time.
Hmm. Yeah,
If
you
you
know,
rest
I
with
mentioned
comfort,
mentioned how some bosses in Final Fantasy 13, right, have an anti cheesing strategy. Like if it takes too long, the game thinks you're cheesing it, and it just casts doom on your characters, which means your character will
Alright,
die
right.
in 5 minutes.
Where is he going? He's attacking something else. At the
He's
moment.
attacking me, I think.
Oh, that's true.
Behind you, Blob. Nice.
I have
At least two.
I've been like, slowly moving away from those things for some time now. I'm thinking I should just maybe kill them.
I wish my stamina would come back at a semi-decent
Wow.
rate.
Okay. I got a tree on my head. Like, thank you.
He's using our own weapons against us.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I'm just punching him with my bare
Oh.
fists.
Well, he's getting there. He's getting there.
Yeah, we're like down to a quarter. At this point it would be silly not to end it, I think.
True. I agree.
So look, let's just... We're this close. Let's just take it down.
Put
I-
us out of our misery.
Yeah. I haven't lost any skills for like the last 10 deaths. It's fine.
I was gonna go and punch him in the back, but then he turned around, and I see why. Fire, take my fire. Dick. Yeah, you regain HP so much faster in the daytime when you're not, like, wet and cold.
Yeah, it feels like if you get... It's actually smart, it feels like, to get damaged a bit when you've just eaten. Because it continues to try to heal you to full, even as you take hits. So for a little while after eating good food, you're actually
Yes.
pretty resistant to damage.
Yeah, it does heal you a certain amount per tick, so to speak.
But it stops doing that after you've just fully healed, so...
Poison resistance is still not ready.
Alright, once it's ready, we should be able to like finish this properly.
Oh yeah. Like, I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, he's down to... he's down... Oh, I got poisoned already. I didn't even get near him and I got poisoned.
Of course.
Careful, Cookwosen, he's coming this way. He's after me.
I'm almost out of fire arrows, so I am out of fire arrows.
Okay, I'm just gonna wail on him at this point. Okay, I took a chunk out of him. I'm gonna run now before I get poisoned to death.
Whoa, that was a big chunk.
Yeah, I guess it's my turn to take some chunks out of him.
Yeah. You know, as annoying as this is, we are definitely coming together as a team here. Like, taking turns, knocking chunks off of this jerk.
Ah, what's poisoned? Oh, dang it. There goes my HP.
The end
I was
is
gonna
inside.
wail on this.
Just a
I
little
was
longer.
gonna wail on this guy, but it's not happening while I'm poisoned. Well, down to 1/5.
As far as I'm concerned, this guy can go.
Oh, I
Yes.
forgot I still had. I forget I still have the healing potions. Ah.
Oh, can I have
you
one?
can take one. I can take. You can take one like this, and then just. Fucker! Die!
Yeah, take him down, take him down.
Ow! You can. Is he stuck? Fucker! Eat my mace. All right, I'm gonna have to run away.
If this game, if this game was a superhero, he would be fucko man.
All right.
Something like that, yeah.
You know what I'm referencing, right?
That's Donkey, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I have done. Ooh! There's a Draugr here wanting. He wants to shoot me in the ass with an arrow. I'm gonna have to retreat for a while.
Now, my opinion of this boss is when you take his name and you remove the bonum.
He's an ass.
That's
He does have a rather chunky ass.
indeed.
This Draugr, please, man. Now, like, of all times. We loved you otherwise, but
Yeah, there's a Draugr after me too. Accompanied by a snake. Oh, it's not a snake, it's a leech. I had never seen a leech this close for some reason.
you are out of arrow. I'm gonna go fetch more.
Hey fellas, I'm being chased by like a million monsters. Uh-huh.
Steal some more locksmeat, the last one we have. Grab some arrows. Egg 3 is gonna be done very soon too, which is helpful.
All right. Taking some hits.
Ooh, you're doing good damage, you're doing good damage.
Alright, I'm coming back. 85 HP is not nearly enough for this, but alright.
So sadly, in the swamp, I was placing campfires around, right, in hopes of letting that help, but they don't do
rain.
much in the swamp because it's raining.
Yeah, the rain puts them out like almost immediately. Oh, keep wailing, keep wailing. Don't keep wailing.
I'm dying, but that's okay.
Alright, I'll just pepper him with arrows to like keep his regen. Oh, he's attacking Draugrs now. Good.
Do you consider me a Draugr because he was attacking me?
Oh, you're still there. I thought you died. Never mind.
I just died. Yes.
Now he's coming this way. I think. Alright. I have egg theory ready for you guys. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Poison resistance is still not ready.
Of course, it's not.
Oh, no.
What?
It's 2 full in-game days. That's. I mean, I don't
We've
know
been
how
fighting
long.
him for a while.
Yeah, I don't know how long one day is, but it's got to be at least like 30 minutes. That might be 20.
Yeah, I think sleeping actually might work. Uh-oh. I had no idea how
it's-
close he was.
If it changes to nighttime again, then we should definitely just sleep the night away, ASAP, and then come back.
But also, won't that cause problems because he's gonna heal overnight? Like, I don't want to risk it, to be honest. I want to just knock him
No.
down now.
Fair enough. So many blobs
Like,
around.
if he
though.
heals overnight from how little health he has now, I will cry. I'll actually just cry. Okay, go. Final hits. We can get him.
Oh, fucker! Die. Come on.
Yes, the mask is no longer moving.
There's so many leeches here. So many leeches. Oh, hello, Hugin. Say your thing, and then F off.
Get out of my property.
That was quite the ordeal. Did you get any items from that?
I'm not sure I died.
Oh.
I'm not sure either.
We need the stuff leeches give, so maybe we should just kill these. Yeah. Take this.
I mean,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
there loot we should supposed to get?
Yeah, just like last time.
Oh, bone mass trophy and a wishbone I got.
Good.
Yep, that's
We
what we
have
need.
everything.
Keep it safe.
Keep it secret.
Indeed.
I
Well,
can't
guys,
take
well
another-
done. Like, I was like, we could have done, like, extra prep time, but at this point, we already had him halfway dead. Might as well finish it,
Okay.
right?
That's a lot
Yugen
of
says, Bone mass left you a parting gift. It seems one of the many bones this living ossuary hid in his belly was a wishbone. This bone contains powerful magic that guides you to things hidden in the earth. It can locate silver veins, but may also lead you to buried treasure.
I'll equip it now, and you'll see what happens.
So did we only get one wishbone from that?
Yes. No, we got 3. Here you go.
Wow.
1 each.
Wow. Did you just want to make me sweat for a little bit there?
And the power he gives us is actually great. So, yeah. So one of us should always keep his power equipped, so we can both summon Eikthyr and then his, I don't know, bone powers.
Okay, so you can equip it and then you sense hidden objects?
Yes, and you equip it. You can't have this your lifting belt equipped at the same time as this. You can try to equip it now and see if anything happens.
Well, I just got a text that says hidden objects nearby or something, but
You cannot do the wishbone and Megan Gjord at the same time, that's for sure. They cancel each other.
They do.
But
It's like a
maybe-
worn item, so it's worn
Yeah.
around the waist.
Aryan,
Yes.
I have a proposal. Maybe it's a good way to end the stream. If we go back to the shrines at the beginning and claim... Do we need to go back?
Yeah.
We need to go back to the main island and claim the power. Yes.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
we have
that's a
portal for
good
that.
way to finish it up.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go back to base and warp over there then.
Yeah. F this place.
Thank goodness
Never
that's
want to-
over.
I know the swamp is really not a favorite of mine. Mainly because you're wet, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but the poison is also just a stupid effect, the way it works.
Yeah.
Like
Poison
they,
resistant? Still not ready.
yeah, either give us more ways to fight the poison or make the poison less of an absolute nuisance. That's my opinion.
Yes.
Anyway,
so
which
where-
portal leads?
Which portal? Yeah.
I think it's
Indeed.
this one.
We
No.
don't have one right now. We need to rename one of these. Like Bone Boss don't need that. We can rename this one to Main Island. There we go.
All right,
Hey.
let's go.
Let's see. I have the wishbone active. We have a place where this might be used.
But how would you see the hidden objects?
I guess we'll experiment with that in the next stream. I'm guessing maybe it'll show things underground you can dig towards. That's what I would assume, anyway.
With silver veins, yeah.
It is really obvious when it's doing its thing. It's like you get like these green bluish lights that pop out from your character, like pulses, and it pulses more frequently the closer you get to something. It's almost like some kind of radar, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And it's useful in all biomes, not just like that one.
Resistance versus physical damage. Ooh.
Yeah, that would have been nice right about now, right?
Indeed.
Indeed.
I am very much partial to Eikthyr, so if one of you want to take that one, that'd be great. I see you've already taken it. Like this gives you like the same duration as Eikthyr, 5 minutes, and I don't know how resistant it is, but it's at least 60 or 70% reduction in damage versus like everything.
That's pretty amazing. So should one of us have Eikthyr and two of us have this, or what's the best way to divvy it up?
I don't know.
I'm just wondering
One or
if
the
I
other.
should switch out Eikthyr for bone mass.
Sure, do it. I'm more of a I like evading attacks more than taking them in the face. Like with this, you can face tank a lot of things.
Yeah,
I
that is
prefer
definitely
to-
more my style, that's for sure.
Yeah, I like to jump and run a lot and dodge things, so this worked out fine for me so far.
But look at
Oh.
that. We're like more than 50% in the game content so far. 3 out of 5.
Great.
Mm-hmm. Very nice, very nice.
This will be some kind of dragon, I would say. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, looks cool.
You can read the stone.
Black wings across the moon and sun. Down from the mountain our mother comes. Her weeping tears will fall like rain. Her voice will call us home again. Or again. If you want to rhyme.
Yeah, you can cheat a bit with poetry, you know?
Yeah.
So what do you think we need to go now? I think you know.
I mean, considering what they're saying is high up and cold.
Did they say that?
I mean, let's see. Weeping
from
tears.
the mountain. Okay.
Down
it
from the
says
mountain. Black wings across the moon and sun, so it's like shaded or mountain
Yes, and
tears.
we're very fortunate to have a mountain like right there so that we can explore, like literally right next to the base. We can just have a look there first. Oh, and here we have 2 of them.
Indeed. Well, that'll be something to look at. Shall we return to the base and call it here then?
Yeah. So that, as rough as that was, I'm glad we pulled through. I was kind of ready to just shuffle it into the next session instead, but then
Yeah, I'm honestly, I was like, okay, you know, this is gonna, if we don't finish this, then it's gonna be much harder to want to do the next session for me. Because we'll have to do
absolutely.
the whole prepping thing again, in hopes of beating this thing. And let's
That's
be
true.
honest here, it's so annoying with summoning minions that it would have been annoying next time as well. No matter,
Yeah.
you could have 10 of those potions, and you're still gonna get spammed by draugrs and slimes and poison endlessly, so...
yeah,
Maybe we wouldn't die as often, but we still would have died a lot.
indeed.
Anyway, that'll be the stream then. Good work, guys. We absolutely overcame that together.
So we
Indeed.
did.
And that'll be where we end the stream. Can I just close the game? You're all ready to quit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
There it goes. I'll be right back.
I'm actually,
These
well,
dudes
I'm
are
gonna
actually-
end the stream right here, so I'll still be in the call though, but the stream is ending here. So thanks everyone who stopped by today, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.